So this is Vecna running up that hill. I've stole liberally from Don't Say Vecna. It's an adventure on D&D Beyond. And that one's for character levels 20, so I've toned it down a little bit here and there. Vecna, I've toned up a little bit in some instances, so be cautious. Not going to be a pushover for sure. And could end in a TPK, that's always possible. I hope you enjoy it though, and I hope you roleplay out some valiant deaths if that's how it goes. You all have arrived in the city of Greyhawk, and you're exploring the city looking for a fabled set of sages. They reside in a place called Scientia Tower. Rumor is this tower has disappeared, but doorways to it open now and then, but only the foolish would ever enter one of those doorways. Anyway, you're here maybe after the knowledge they have of the whisper, the Archlich Vecna, or you might have your own reason for coming to see these sages. You can cast any spells you want to cast before you head off into the city, but let's do some character introductions first. Start with Dreg. Go ahead, Dreg.
Okay, so good morning everybody. Here is Dregarexter. Dregarexter is an half-elf paladin of devotion. He's originally from Flan City in the Muncie. So he was famous because 30 years ago he was running a party against a very great evil called Tyrantraxus during the free of Flan Town. After that, he stepped aside from adventuring, and he was just an advisor for the local army located in the Aituke Castle near Flan City.
He has an aura around him, reassuring. You are unable to be charmed if you're in the aura, you're unable to be frightened if you're in the aura, and you get a +3 on your saving throw. So that's that 10-foot aura around. Right, Dusty, go ahead.
Dusty, you see there's Dusty, a tabaxi, originally family from Mystica, but grew up actually in the Moonshae Isles when they left one of the many great upheavals there. Family were performers, and so grew up in the performing life, has a spectacularly beautiful lute. When you meet them, they always pull it out and sing Dust in the Wind. I'm a bard named Dust in the Wind, which you might remember was a hit back in the 1470s. And Dusty's lute.
Do I remember the 70s?
Oh man, I thought it was old. I didn't know it was that old.
Yes, I think it was like the year of chilled drinks. Dusty's lute, in addition to being beautiful and sounding lovely, can also be a spell-casting focus and cast some spells on its own, which you see there, including if I play it while casting a spell like Hypnotic Pattern, for example, that potentially charms on a failed save, then that save is rolled at disadvantage.
Right, that's Dusty. And then we have Ozid. Go ahead. And you might be muted, Brett.
In fact, I was. Sorry about that. It's still early here. In Dusty's honor, Bob Dylan was in my town 2 nights ago.
Oh, awesome.
He did not play Dusty. Actually, that's Kansas, isn't it? No.
Yes,
anyway,
that is, but
other wind song. But anyhow, so Ozid is an orderly fellow. At almost all chances he gets, he'll tell you the benefits of being an ordered fellow, although he doesn't disapprove of those who haven't seen the way. He has been on a number of adventures. He's wearing robes, has a staff, and attempts to help the party when they need it. Please let him know if you think there's something he might do for you. And he tends to refer to himself in the plural. Don't be confused when he says we and seems to be talking only about himself.
All right, then we have Spore.
Oh, so Spore is a baker from, not Candledeep. Anyways, that place on the water, on the west coast, the big place. Sorry, it's early. What is that name of that city?
Waterdeep?
Waterdeep. Oh my goodness, it's like forgetting the name of New York City.
Exactly.
Anyways,
Some great bakeries though.
They do, and unfortunately, she got too close to the yeast and became a spore herself. At this juncture, after traveling the north, just with the new curiosity of a colony on the move. She's slowly, her skin, which was this beautiful alabaster color, is now kind of turned green, and her vessels look more like creeping vines just under the surface of her skin. Good demeanor, but definitely, one step closer to the swamp thing than, an elf or a half elf anymore. So that's Spore. She forgot her name, so she, just like Arya Stark, Spore has no name. So
Yeah.
that's her.
All right, Oliver, go ahead.
So Alver is a former foot soldier for the Thayan army. And early on in his career, he was ordered to slay a family, which he couldn't bring himself to do. So he let them live and fled. And he took the first ship that he could away, and through various travels ended up in Chult. Spent a long time there, and then finally made his way over to Waterdeep and explored the bowels of the dungeon beneath Waterdeep for a bit. He still bears some of the tattoos of his servitude to the Thayans, and some of the childhood experimentation that they performed on him have left him with a bit of a spellcasting capability, but he typically is wearing bright mithril armor and a longsword that never leaves his side.
All right,
And that's him.
That's your group, and you have traveled through various portals and various realms in your search of information. Now you are in the streets of an old city in the city of Greyhawk, a world that is supposed to be the birthplace of the Whispered One. You find a set of stairs that ascend to a doorway that just seems to not be part of any necessary building, so it seems odd and out of place. And as you look at that doorway, you can see it's moving slightly in the darkness up there at the top of those stairs. You're like in a dark alley in general, with buildings crowding over the top of you. The staircase heading up between two buildings to a doorway into maybe nothingness. Ringed in dark tentacles, and this may be the door to Scientia Tower. What would you like to do? Before you go up, you want casting spells like Mage Armor, Aid, anything like that?
Usually a dark alley in Flan brings nothing good.
I don't think it's different here.
No.
I don't have anything that I will cast.
Okay. All right. So the doorways with wriggling tentacles upon them are up there at the top of the stairs. Anyone want to go up and see if they can open those doors, or push aside the tentacles?
Ovir will see if by casting Mage Hand if he can open the door without doing anything else.
Okay.
And actually, DM, before Ovir, right, you're our biggest, beefiest character here. How about before you go up, at least for a while, because it'll last for an hour, I will cast Enhance Ability at second level on Ovir and give them Bear's Endurance. So actually, why don't we give you Bull's Strength, which will give you advantage on Strength check.
Okay.
Which do you want? Bear's Endurance, which will give you advantage on Constitution and additional 7 hit points, temporary hit points, or extra strength.
Will it enhance my strength beyond 20 because I'm at 20?
It will just give you advantage on any strength checks.
Okay, I'll take the bull strength.
I will put my hand on him.
Dusty.
But I'm gonna.
I will try to stay as close as possible to him in order to cover him with my aura in general.
Nice, okay. All right, so the Mage Hand first. The Mage
Yes.
Hand goes up there and you try to move away the tendrils, and it's unable to exert enough force on the tentacles to push them away to see any kind of a handle on them.
Okay. I'll move closer. Are these like plant-like tendrils, or are they more animalistic tentacles?
More like animalistic tentacles.
Okay. I'll unsheath my sword.
Moving
And
you guys down to the stairs, and you don't actually have to be on the stairs. If you're back in the alley, so Dreg, you were close enough to get your protection on him, and the rest of you guys are back here behind. You'll unsheath your sword.
and I
Like
say,
Spore is always, unfortunately, has no social cues or social intelligence.
Mm-hmm.
So she's not really helping. She's actually just watching over your shoulder, awkwardly close.
All
So
right.
she'll be right up and
When you step forward, Olivier, and you draw your sword, everyone please roll initiative.
knew it was gonna come. All right.
Damn, I want to be first to fight.
All right. When
Yeah.
you draw your sword, Olivier, you see the tentacles seem to come to life and reach out toward you. You make a strength saving throw, DC 15, as they try to wrap around you and grab you toward the door.
Good call. Strength saving throw.
Ooh, yeah, you resist them.
Or is it under S or is it under?
You're right. It's under S. Yeah, you rolled a 23. Oh, no, that's Drake. Ovir,
Yeah.
so yeah, do your S button. Roll your strength saves, strength checks. Okay, so that's a 16 plus Ovir's 3 more not included there makes it a 19, and that succeeds. You're able to resist.
Awesome.
Now, your turn. So the tendrils are attacking you. Once you got within about 5 feet of them, they came to life and started attacking. You can cut at them with your sword, no problem if you want. You still cannot see a handle or anything on the door.
So I say, Telerai, I call upon you once again. Of course, I will reward you handsomely as I swing the sword at the tentacles. Long sword.
That's it. 20 connects. 15 slashing to the tentacles cuts a big, deep gouge in them. Another hit like that, you think you'll have severed one of them.
Yeah. So I think that was a crit for me. Does that count?
Actually, it looks like it was a 10 on the die.
Oh, it was a 10 on the die? Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
there we go. Okay. And I swing again. I get 3 attacks.
Go for it. Hit again, cutting through several of the tentacles this time. And as they fall to the ground and writhe on the floor at your feet and the steps, the rest of them seem to shrivel up and rot away and expose the door in front of you. A simple handle on the door and opens in or away from you guys. There's no lock that you can see.
Looks like no problem here.
Although I hear my comrades' words, I still want to check the door for traps.
Okay, make an investigation check.
This is not
That'd be
creepy
your
at all.
I button.
I investigate. There we go.
Oh, and make sure you uncheck alphabetically sort token actions, everyone. That'll put your stuff in easier order to see stuff. No traps on the doors.
Okay. Then I'll sheath Telerai and there's a handle now. I'm gonna use my mage hand to open the door then.
All right. Yeah, it opens easily and pushes forward into a chamber. That is, all right. So when you open the doors, you see basically a wall of darkness. It feels like there's a room in there, there's space in there, and there's a little bit of light shining down on a set of doors about 30 feet away. Inexplicably, you can see them, even though between you and them, you can see nothing at all. Even those of you with dark vision are unable to see anything through the dark area. So here's the room you see into. There is a circle of just utter darkness. You can see inexplicably doors on the far side of the
I have as a racial feature I can cast light, so I'd like to cast light on a one. I have a dice set, one of the dice in my dice set.
Okay.
And then roll it into the room. I'm going to listen for the sound of dice clattering on the floor.
Nicely played. It does not sound like anything falls in any pit or anything. It rolls as you'd expect. However, the light is dispelled as soon as it touches the darkness. It must not be powerful enough magic to overcome the magic of that darkness.
I turn to my comrades and say, does anyone have the ability to dispel this darkness?
I might. I've been playing around with this thing, or I've been watching other people do it, so I can try. But Tom will have to walk me through it because I've never used it. I will do Dispel Magic.
Does anyone has blind sight by any chance? You, Olvir?
No, I don't have blind sight. In
try.
retrospect,
Well, I was going to say I'll just try to dispel it at 3rd level.
Okay, that does it. It dispels the darkness.
Well, it worked.
Doors are open. Let me
Oh, I'm on the wrong screen.
How tall are the ceilings in this hallway?
The room has a ceiling of about 20 feet high. But interestingly, when you dispel the darkness, hanging on the ceiling of the chamber is a white, alien-looking creature the size of maybe 10 feet tall, with claws that are enormously long, sharp, and a prehensile tail that looks like to be made out of the spine of some creature with a vicious-looking, poisonous-looking needle at the end of it, and it's glaring at you as soon as that darkness goes away. And let's roll initiative again, everyone. So the first to react to seeing that is actually Dusty. You see it up there as Oliver and others might be looking back at you for a second. As Spore casts the Dispel Magic, that devil is waiting on the wall, 10 feet up the wall in the room. So he's basically, the ceiling in the room is 20 feet. You want to do, Dusty?
Okay. And it has not made any threatening...
Oh, no, I'm sorry, it has. It is coming to attack. That's why I had to roll
okay.
initiative. But
Wasn't
you
sure
get the
if
jump
we were
on
just preparing. You know what I think I will do then? It's about 20 feet. Well, I will scramble. I think I can climb all the way up to it. I'm gonna Can I climb up to it? I have 20 feet of climbing, and with my feline agility, I can double my speed.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, with the new version of Monsters of the Multiverse, you have a speed equal to your walking speed for climbing.
Oh,
So-
that's right. Yes, you mentioned that even. I
But
forgot.
yeah,
I
you are
keep
going to have to
looking at
definitely use your agility to make it that far because you got some difficulty.
Yeah, but that's okay because I will climb to it and get next to it and cast Thunderclap. After which I will bonus action disengage and move away with the rest of my
Gotcha.
as far as I can.
Okay, sounds good.
I will scramble up to it. It needs to make a DC 18 con save. I did the wrong.
Failed it. 13 points of thunder damage to the devil.
And then I will scramble away
Oh,
as far as I
I'm
can
sorry.
with whatever remaining. Yeah.
He did make it actually because he's got magic resistance. So
Okay. Well, I'm still gonna move away.
right. After Dusty comes Ozzy. Do you see your token, Dusty? I don't see it moving right now.
Oh no, I don't. There. Where can I? How much? You said it was difficult terrain. So
Your
where
speed
can I get?
is 60 with flan agility, and then you
Right,
can disengage.
so
So,
what
1,
do
2,
I-
3, 4,
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to get up 5 feet so you can reach it. 9 to get back down. 10, 11, 12.
Yeah,
You can move like that
right.
far.
Yep. Okay. Perfect.
Okay. After OZ, or after you is OZ.
After analyzing the situation, performing some calculations, Ozid believes that the best action here is attempt a mind slipper.
18 intelligence saving throw for the devil. Resists the spell.
Not very nice, but that will end my turn.
After OZ to Ovir. So the devil is 10 feet up, Ovir. You'll need to either fly or climb up 5 feet to get to it.
Well, fortunately, I have Telerai with me. I unsheath Telerai again. I say, "This is going to be a busy day, you and I." I ask it, can you please cast fly on me? And I assume that it will.
It does.
And
yeah.
then I fly up, and I think casting fly is my action. So I guess that's all I can do is just move up to it then.
You are correct. That is an action. You're concentrating on fly. You move on up to it. But your altitude here at 10 feet. You can be anywhere from 5 to 15 feet, so you can change that. The gray circle, when you click your token, will track your outs.
Okay. So how high up am I? 10?
Anywhere between 5 and 15, you can reach them. So your choice.
Okay, I'm gonna pick 5,
Okay.
and in case I get knocked down, I'm not gonna take damage.
And that
All
way
right, I'm done.
That way your friends can also heal you. All right,
Yeah.
with touch spells. Okay, the Bone Devil now. The Bone Devil will viciously attack Elaine Elvir with its stinger first, but the 14 does not get through Elvir's armor. Then it tries to claw Elvir. 17 does not get through. 11 does not get through. Elvir dodges every attack. Dreg Rex. So you'll need to either
Okay.
fly or climb up 5 feet, Dreg. Oh, you have a glaive, right? You can reach it with your glaive.
Yes, that's what I was asking. If we may assume I have my glaive wielded.
You bet.
Okay, so I will move as close as possible and try to hit with my glaive.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go.
Okay, so if it's close enough, I will try to start to use my glaive.
You'll notice there's 2 buttons for your glaive. Well, actually, there's 4. So that's a power attack. So it's taken 5 off your attack to do 10 more damage, and a 15 does not hit his armor class. Oh, crit. Nice shot. You gonna do anything more with
Okay,
that
I
crit?
will add also a Divine Smite of first level.
First level Divine Smite? Okay.
Let me find just a second. Okay.
First level, and this is a fiendish creature, so you're gonna do the extra fiendish damage.
Okay, I found.
All right, so it's 5 and 4. Actually, it's 9 and 12 is 41, 50, 59 points of damage. Some other radiant.
Okay, now I will try to hit with the back of my glaive if it's still possible.
It is still alive. Yeah, you can do a butt attack. Yep. Oh, that's a hit. Ooh,
Yeah.
really good damage too. 25 more. Anything else, Drake?
Come on, devil, go down, go down.
Spore, your turn.
Right. I'm kind of getting better at this, so I'm sizing up the situation. And because druids have to wild shape in as an action instead, as I see that the team is kind of knocking it around, I will move forward 10 feet and then just simply do a chill touch, and if necessary, heal. And then so I'll just do a chill touch, and that will be my turn.
After Spore rounds over, Dusty.
You know, I think I should probably try and do the same thing I did last time. I'm trying to think if I should just try and buff anybody. I'm going to try this.
Sorry. Is it too late for Hex? Yes,
Yeah.
Dusty hasn't done anything?
You can do Hex. Go for it.
Yeah,
Thank you. Sorry, Dusty.
that's all right. So I'll scramble over. 1, 2. These guys are not hanging on the ceiling, so I'm going to try and get over here next to it.
Okay.
And thunderclap again. Oh, I'm sorry, I rolled it there. I should use your token macros.
Resisted again.
Wow. Okay. I will disengage and move back to the...
OZ, your turn.
We shall move up, feeling left out. And it's difficult terrain everywhere, or just in the middle?
Just the stairs.
I'm happy moving there. I just wanted to get visibility. And we shall... I have a macro question that I should have asked before, but I forgot. So my staff casts spells that I don't think I have buttons for?
Yeah, just click the staff. Just say, hey, I want to cast something from my staff. Then you click the staff of power, which is listed with the rest of your gear. Oh, not the staff for attack, but the staff dash power listed with coming up looking like that when you do it. It's ST dash power.
And it is...
And
I'm sorry.
It's all sorted alphabetically. So if you go to your gear,
there's gear.
Then go to the very end, right before features. All your gear is in there.
Got it. There we go. I will cast magic missile from it.
Okay, magic missile. Does it do that at 5th level? I have that macro wrong, or is it regular magic missile? It's regular. Okay. So 4, 2, and 2 is 8 points, force damage. Strike the devil, carrying away the flesh around its thin flesh around its bones. Olvir, your turn.
All right. This is the good part, Telerai. Let's make it worthwhile. So I'm gonna make 3 attacks against this if it gets to that.
Hit for 15 slashing. Do you want to reduce its speed? Do you want me to assume you always do the slashing and reduce speed? Because it's once per turn, so you can choose not to do it if you want to.
Yeah. We'll assume the first hit is always going to do that.
Okay,
I mean,
just then tell me when you don't.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
17 hit?
That missed. That hit.
Oh, 28. And darn it, it's only an 18.
Close. All right. 15 more.
Yeah.
Okay, after Olvir. Okay, this monstrosity that you're fighting, that you're cutting to shreds, lashing out viciously with its stinger, still on Olvir. 24 Olvir?
I am going to
cutting words.
Olvir, what's your armor class?
22.
I will unleash a string of barbs as a reaction.
Okay.
And I'm going to roll a d10 where, let me click on token and find cutting words.
It'll be alphabetically sorted in your features.
Oh, well.
That was enough. Got that 24 down to a 21. That's a miss on that barb. And then claw attack and claw attack.
I give you a thumbs up.
All 3 miss. Good job, Dusty. Drag, your turn.
Then I look at the devil and again I lift my glaive trying to hit him.
20 connects. 19 slashing and radiant.
Then I start to insult him in infernal and try to use the glaive again.
Slipped on your hand that time. Next one.
I will try again with the butt.
Okay. And missed on that one. After drag.
And then I stop.
Spore, your turn.
All right. I'm pretty impressed with my party that I've assembled. Like I should be eating bonbons here, just making some tea for the rest of the party. So I will conjure up this spectral hand that I am so accustomed to, and do chill touch again, and see if I can finish this encounter with a flare. 14 for nothing.
No, missed. After Spore, rounds over Dusty, your turn.
What will Dusty do? Well, I think Dusty probably in this case will take out their loot and drop concentration on enhance ability, and instead scramble over to touch Olvir closest to the devil and give them protection from evil.
All right. After Dusty does that, Ozid, your turn.
Sorry, I was muted. How wounded does it look?
Desperately wounded, like it's barely hanging on. It's only supported by its rage.
Okay, well, let's try that again.
18 intelligence save. Made it because of its inherent resistance. Okay.
That's all I got.
Olvir, your turn.
All right. Same thing as before. 3 longsword attacks. I will click the button now.
21 connects. You cut off the arm of the creature. The body of the creature withers and shrinks into like a mass of black ichor, and then just bubbles and oozes and evaporates rapidly, whereas the arm that lies on the floor next to it, cut off by your sword of sharpness, it withers down to where there's just the left hand. And the hand, the fingers shrink, and now it's just like, looks like a human left hand lying on the ground.
Is this the hand of Vecna? Did we just beat the whole thing in 5 minutes? Wow.
You're done. Game over.
Well, nice meeting you guys. It was a pleasure.
So I'm going to just make this small, and this will be your hand that you have. There is also in the room, besides that hand lying on the ground, one set of doors out. They are similar to the ones that came into the building.
It's on the floor, Tom.
There is magical writing of some sort in a circle around the chamber. You all ran through it and across it. so luckily it wasn't any sort of trap. There's a big skull inscribed in the floor, cobwebs everywhere.
Is this potentially? Can I do some sort of check? Is this a teleportation circle potentially?
No.
It's not.
You guys
Okay.
know enough to know you don't think it is. And
Is
the writing is in, I think that's a missile, but it is in Infernal. The writing is in Infernal, and it's basically a series of curses upon any of you who would say the Whispered One's name.
Oh, no, I just did. At least that was out of character.
Oh, actually,
Yeah,
you did
that
just
was
say
that
that.
was
Is
meta.
this the Hand of Vecna? When you said, is this the Hand of Vecna, even though it was out of character, it somehow slipped out of your character's mouth at the same time. And you take
85 points of damage.
15 points of psychic damage.
Ooh.
And I need to make a DC 17 intelligence saving throw.
Oof.
Yep,
Oh.
nailed it.
Now I need you to roll a D10. Okay.
Oh, I don't know why Regine
So
changed that.
you said that, Spore, and took the psychic damage in your head, and you're struck mute, and you cannot talk for the next 7 real minutes.
Wait, is this really
40
in game, or
40
is this you're doing this to me?
You can't talk. 44 after the hour, you can talk again. Okay, so
Time
Spore
out.
is struck mute after saying the name of Vecna. You guys have the hand on the ground. What do you guys want to do?
I would like to light a torch and try to apply the torch to the hand of he who shall not be named.
Okay, yes, the flesh withers and burns, but it seems even though it's smoking and burning, you can smell the fleshy smell, it doesn't destroy it.
Can you describe the end? The end seems rotty or corrupted in some way or something.
Yeah, it is rotted as if it's been dead for quite some time, but still has flesh over the bones.
Can we make a medicine check to understand maybe to whom could belong to the race or something like that?
Anyone trained in medicine can make for me a medicine check to be your intelligence spec. Yes. Well, Spore can't tell you why yet, but he's nodding like he knows something, or she's nodding like she knows something. Drake, you also know. This is the hand of a human, you would assume, and female, and it's the left hand.
Okay, so we discuss this with the rest of the group.
Yep. You finish searching the room and find nothing else here, and you have the doors to the south.
We need to
What-
take this hand, do you suppose?
It seems interesting.
You can take it if you want, but I do not want to bear it.
I will use a mage hand to put the hand in my portable hole.
Let's see here. Okay, we'll just put that on your token. So you're carrying the hand, and it's inside your portable hole. See, got
Yes, I have a hand in another plane.
Got
Just,
it.
you know.
Now what?
Well, Tom, one last thing. I with Tellurite in my hand, I say to it, "Do you see anything unusual in here?" And I just realized it has true sight, so probably could have seen through the darkness earlier. But
Oh, yeah. No, nothing else in the room.
all right, I'll move towards the doors then.
Okay.
Yeah, I would definitely listen at the door.
Tellurite
Hearing.
can also hear within 120 feet.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll ask it if it hears anything on the other side of the door.
Nope.
Is anyone more skilled than I in ascertaining if there are any traps on this door?
Very good investigations.
All right, I will set hand back and let you do your work.
Go for it, Dusty. Investigation check.
I'll try to give guidance, but given that it has a verbal component, I will just I'll keep on patting your back
Gotcha.
and then looking at my hand, patting your back, looking at my hand. I'm sure it gets annoying after a while.
Investigation is that's not
Intelligence.
which one?
It's intelligence. So yeah. All right.
17.
Pretty good. 23 or 22 investigation doesn't find anything on the.
It looks free of traps, mates.
Okay, I will then sheath Tellurite and cast Mage Hand to open the door.
The door doesn't budge.
Okay. All right. Then I'll go up and try to open the door, and in the process, try to determine if it's stuck, locked, or barred. You know.
Okay. You go to open the door and you go to pull, and you can feel energy like course from the door into your hand and arm, and you're dealt 17 points of necrotic damage, which you might resist, so you can have that if you do. And you need to make a 17 Constitution saving throw. DC 17.
All right. Yeah, I am resistant to that, so I'll take 8 points of damage, and then a Constitution saving throw. Okay.
Yep. Okay, you resist. You could feel your
okay.
life energy being reduced as if your maximum hit points were going to be reduced, but you resist it, and the door doesn't budge.
And How about trying with that withered hand? Maybe that creature can open the...
Seems a good idea to me.
Are you going to do that, Dusty?
I'm happy to do that if you don't mind me reaching in your portable hole.
I'm happy to get it out. Feel free.
Occasionally, I will mage hand it out with my mage hand out of
all right. Indeed, hole. Using the hand, you're able to open the door, and it reveals a hallway beyond. You put the hand back in the portable hallway.
And if you don't mind, while we're here, before we go in, particularly to the two beefy fighters, I will go up to them and tell them how impressed I was with their quick dispatching of that devil back there, and touch each of them on the shoulder and give them each an inspiration die.
All right.
I want to do that now.
This little flying guy is Bardic Inspiration. Call out when you want it, and Dusty will click the button for you. And you can use it to do...
an extra D10.
Check, attack, save, a spell that heals or damages. You get to add that extra D10 to any of those one time. All right. So... you can talk, Spore.
Yeah. So, seeing that what Dusty did, I also walk up to the two meat shields. That's what I call them, the meat shields. Say, which one of you would be bolstered by being stronger? Not for forever, but just for, maybe an hour? Like really strong. Like strong is one of those bald guys that are about 30 feet tall that walk across the plains. Like
I would benefit from this, but I would leave to the other warrior because my god could drive me.
Okay, well, if you'd like, who wants 23 strength? I have a potion of stone giant strength that I'd like to loan to another party member, and I can loan it to either one of you. And just tell me and I will roll it, because I think it's on my character sheet.
For
later.
He'll use it, that's for sure. He would benefit from it.
Okay, so it's only an hour duration, so I think we need to be a little strategic about when we use it, but just know that you have it in the back pocket, and it'll raise your strength to 23. So
okay.
So you see this long hallway ahead of you. No light sources in it, but you guys can provide light. You see at the end of the hallway a statue of a warrior wielding a vicious-looking sword and adorned in plate, and it looks to be real plate armor. The sword looks to be stone.
Okay, I unsheath Terralai again and ask it to tell me if it sees anything unusual in the hallway with its true sight.
Nothing unusual.
All right. I sense. I really get the feeling that this hallway is trapped in some way. Why don't you all hang back, and I'll walk up closer to the statue, and if anything goes off, it's just me. So I'll move up. I'm moving carefully and looking carefully on the ground or around me as I move forward.
Okay.
Suggest to come with you in order to protect you with the aura that my god gave me.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's great.
So no traps on the floor. Door on the right-hand side of the hall, about midway down, right over here.
Okay.
Then the statue is stone of a warrior. Everyone who's trained, if any of you are trained in history, make a history check.
I'm trained in history. I will try.
So that'd be intelligence.
Also because I'm very old.
So hit the I button for your token.
I am a jack of all trades.
You can go ahead and do that too, Dusty. It actually says you're trained in it. Is that right?
Yes, I am.
You are? Okay.
Yeah.
21,
yeah,
Dusty. This statue, you would assume, or you would guess, is a statue of Cass, the bloody-handed, the most trusted lieutenant of the Whispered One, and wielder of the Sword of Cass. That sword depicted must be the Sword of Cass depicted, although it's just of stone. The plate armor that's on him is actual plate armor. You could take time to take it off, and one of you could put it on if you like. There's no traps around the statue. You search it carefully, find no secret compartments or doors or any other exits out of it.
I wonder if this armor would be useful later, just like the withered hand that we found was useful to open the door.
I guess if we have a few minutes, I'd be inclined to detect magic. If I could do it as a ritual, that would save the spell slots for me to prepare.
So why don't we maximize our time, and while you are ritually casting detect magic, I'll start unstrapping it from the statue.
Okay.
Yeah, before you put it on, just let me finish
the statue. You finish your ritual. It is indeed magical. abjuration magic on the arm, and you can take it with you if you like. So that clears that hallway, leaving just the door to the west. You search that carefully and listen carefully. I'll assume that's your standard MO from now on.
Yeah.
And I'll have you roll if I need you to have you roll. There's no traps and no sounds beyond it.
Okay.
It opens up into with a door to the right, another door to the right, a statue straight ahead looking upon you, and a bigger room there at the end with two. The statues at the end of this hallway, when you carefully go down the hallway like before, no traps. The statues depict a husband and wife, it looks like, humans, and no one you know, though. Maybe they might be the sages that you're looking for. You know there was a trio of sages here. One was a married couple, and one was an individual. Other than that, you have no good guess who they could be representing.
And is detect magic showing me anything about?
No magic.
Tellurize, true sight, anything invisible or shape changed?
Nope. And I'll tell you that from now on.
Okay.
All right. So which door? 4 of them to choose from.
Well, I'm gonna move to there, and detect magic doesn't reveal anything on any of the 3 doors.
Correct.
Okay. I will.
Actually, there's 4.
To...
There's 2 of the. There's one here.
Oh, here I see it. Yeah.
Sorry about that.
I'll stand here and use Telluride to see if it hears anything within 120 feet from
no
that
sound.
point.
No sound.
No sound. Okay. Whoever has a high, I forget who was it that said they had a high investigation ability.
Yeah, you've searched all 4 doors. No traps on any of them. No sound on any of them. No detect magic.
All right, then all things being equal, I will choose this door that seems to head backwards and attempt to open it.
Okay.
Can I ask you a question? Do you talk to your sword when it's doing all this stuff?
I can speak to it telepathically, but I think Ovir likes vocalizing more than using telepathy.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we know that you're asking your sword to do all these things.
Yes, you do. Yeah.
This small chamber contains a bed. There's a trunk there. There's a small desk in the corner, all of it kind of overgrown with cobwebs and such. Tucked against the wall just inside the room are a pair of shoes. It looks like they have like shoe shine right next to them and a little cloth right next to them, but they're been there a while, so they're now collecting dust. On the desk, underneath all the cobwebs, you see a quill resting in a pot of ink and a couple of books laying open. The 2 books look to be, one is being copied from the other one. So the one's quite old and the one's much newer. And the one that's much newer is about partway through copying the older one. The older one is about a figure of myth who had a golden eye and a withered hand. It was said that anything this figure wished for came true. That's just what you see from the very beginning of the book. It would take some time to search through the rest of the book to find. Nothing is magical here. Nothing is nothing's illusionary here, and no sounds here. You search the room and find nothing like in the chests or under the beds or anything like that, except for normal wear of like an individual man, it looks like.
Oh, they're men's shoes?
Yes, they are.
They're large or?
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. Because I think Sport tries to put them on and they're too big.
Okay.
The dress look like the dress of the 2 statues?
No, it does not.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
So
If no one else takes them, I'll take the shoes in case they're useful later.
Gotcha.
And Dusty would, given that the book is not radiating any aura, would probably take the old study when we get a chance.
And you mentioned there was like a shoe shine kit. I take that as well.
Got it. Okay.
Pick up orders.
Everyone
is
needs
what
a side hustle.
That's right. Everybody's hoarding.
That's your
That
shine
yarn?
rock.
I take that yarn. That yarn?
How do the sheets look on the bed? Are they okay?
That's right. Are they rotted?
Okay, which door next?
Then I'm gonna go to the one down here.
South door, okay.
When you walk over, you see me, very secretly whispering to my staff, asking it if the door is trapped or if it hears anything. So I'm
just to
mimicking. Just to see.
Okay, opening this door. There is a large bed on the west wall. There is some chests on the south wall. There's a little basin of water beside the table not shown. There's some bookshelves there. There's a candle that's burned down to its nub beside the bed. And then a small journal sits open beside the bed. A bottle of ink, though, looks like it's spilled on the journal, covering it with shiny black ink. So you do a cursory search of the various belongings, and nothing stands out besides the wardrobe contains men's and women's clothing. So it looks like a couple may have lived here. The men's, there's men's night clothes hanging on a hook on the wall, men's shaving kit by the basin. There's the journal over by the bed. Anyone who wants to be in the room inspecting, make a intelligence investigation check.
We are not definitely good at investigation, my friend.
That's all of you. Okay. Wow.
The least intelligent of us.
Spore, yes.
Spore.
Excellent work, Spore.
Yeah, nicely work done. Ozid actually, surprisingly, with a 2 investigation check, comes across something. As he's looking around the bed, he lifts up a pillow and doesn't notice that there's something under the pillow. And then sees one of you looking at it, kind of squinting your eyes, and he looks back at what's under the pillow, and he sees it now. There's a human eye under the pillow of the bed, just a detached human eye. Before you interact with that, let me tell you what the rest of you found. The only thing else any of you find of interest in the room is the journal. All but the most recent entries have been rendered unreadable by the spilled ink. But the most recent entry, I'm going to type this out.
The entry doesn't say, I'll keep an eye out for you, does it?
Ouch.
Oh.
There we go. There's what it says. Aiden no longer sleeps in our bed. Each night he roams around the tower reading books, but more often than not he goes to the observatory and stares at the black gate. It appeared just a few days ago, but we can't divine any info on it. I once convinced him to retire to bed, and he was racked by a pain behind his left eye throughout the night. Now he sleeps fitfully during the day. He says that night is the time to uncover secrets. So, the rest of your search found nothing else in the room besides that journal entry and the eye that's sitting on the bed.
I tell the party I think this is a
Associate.
eye.
Mm-hmm. So who has
Feel like-
mage hand?
A couple of us.
Okay.
Dusty would mage hand. And
Okay, I'll
pick
go
up the eye
grab
with the
the.
mage hand.
I'll go grab the eye and walk it over to Dusty so he can mage hand it into the hole.
Okay, when you
Anything when we touch the eye? Anything?
Yeah, when Spore, when you touch the eye, it swivels around, so the pupil looks directly at you, and then you see a vision. Let's see. You see a vision of 2 humans, a male and a female, both kind of dark-haired, both kind of resemble the 2 figures in the statues outside, and they are talking about the inscriptions found on the cruel gate. Oh, I left one of the names in there. Kayleen suggests that the inscriptions, the woman, suggests that the inscriptions must hold clues to unlock it. She wonders aloud. She says, what about Bryn? He has not left the laboratory in some time. So these names match the names that you had heard of the 3 sages, Kayleen and Bryn and Aiden. So you have that vision. And then, when that vision ends, I need you to make a intelligence statement, DC 19.
My pleasure. Can I get my... No, never mind. I was gonna say, can I... Not even close.
Not even close. Good thing you didn't waste your inspiration. You take...
Yes. Another 15 points of psychic damage.
See how prophetic you can be here. 16. You were close.
Be close.
16 psychic.
I'm getting good at this.
And you lose sight in your left eye.
I am immune to... Yep.
Is it sporness?
Yep.
Okay.
Because I'm
You
just a
kind of see
big
through
bag
your
of
spores.
spores.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you...
Oh,
if you
no. But my eye disappears, and now it's just a little swarm
Yep.
of, like dust mites.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice.
Can I try to heal him with my cleansing touch?
Try it. Let's see what cleansing touch does. I think it ends a spell, right?
No, it's not a spell.
End spell on you or a willing creature.
Well, there's no...
Yes, I will do it.
Okay, it works. You have, quote unquote, your eye back spore, or what remains of your
Okay.
eyes.
Yeah.
Well done, Dreg.
I'm so handsome.
So the Smith shield can do something else rather than be a meat grinder.
Yeah. I should have gave you the potion.
Too late now.
Then I'm like, well, I also have this potion where if it gets really cold out, like the way up north. So if we ever get this, so I hand you this potion of cold resistance. I can borrow this, but after this game, I need it back because that's the rules. But you can use it if you deem it necessary.
All right, so you have that eye. You guys going to try it, and Spore gives it to you. He lost his eye,
I'm
and
gonna
his eye's
mage hand
back.
it into. Yeah.
Mage hand it into the bag. Okay.
Wait,
Anything more before
Wait.
you proceed?
should I grab the hand and touch the hand? Maybe there's another... I mean, I don't want to take another 15 points of damage, but maybe there's another vision associated with the hand.
Well, luckily you guys kind of already had to, although I didn't really describe it, but when you're using the hand to open the
Okay.
door, you had to...
Okay.
It wasn't enough to mage hand.
Okay, Roger.
There's
Can
no
you
vision with the hand.
regenerate your hand as well?
Have we opened the chests?
Yeah, you've searched the room, found nothing else, including the chests and everywhere. Looked through all the books and scrolls and found nothing really of interest.
And DM, can you remind me of what we know about the 3 sages?
husband and a wife and a individual, bachelor. So 3 of them. They're reclusive scholars who dwelled in Greyhawk at a place called the Scientia Tower.
Okay, so this was their wizard tower.
The tower disappeared, and only on occasion have people found it through doors. That door up there, you do all your standard searches and checks and listings and true sites and stuff, and open it up. You see, this looks to be a common living area with
statues.
Double doors to the north and a single door to the east. The 2 statues, the north statue is of a wizard, a very stately wizard, bald-headed, very proud in stature. And then the one to the south is, again, a statue of Cass, you think. So the one to the north may be the Whispered One in his original human form. You search this room carefully and look through everything, and there's plenty of interest here, but nothing particular to the adventure you're on. There's, in the previous room was the same. You can definitely collect these journals and such because sages have all sorts of cool stuff, but nothing regarding the Whispered One or anything. And you've searched the table and the fireplace and the chairs and the chests and everything.
No other clues to what we might find.
Nothing else in this room. Just a common living area. Door to the east and double doors to the north.
Spore's walking around the room just idly sipping on a potion of healing, like a wino would. It's like in a little sack.
Gotcha.
So just walking around. So.
Okay, the east door. You open the east door and you find a store, rotting and mildewed foodstuffs. It's got barrels of wine and other drinks, water and wine and other drinks. It's got a little place to prepare meals, a little table. It's got a little cooking hearth there. Looks like where they would cook their food. Careful search of this chamber. Oh, I missed something in the previous chamber, actually. Careful search of this chamber turns up nothing of value or any interesting secret notes or anything like that. One thing I forgot in the previous chamber you guys were in their bedroom. On the nightstand next to the bed were 2 little pearl earrings, and one of them detected as magic. And in addition, in like the makeup area, were one of the little makeup vials detected as magical. So you have a little vial that's magical. It's like got a clear looking oil in it, and a pearl that's magical.
Pearl earring.
What school did we, what did they
Let's see, the pearl, maybe conjuration, and the oil transmutation.
And someone was saying something about the earring. Someone want to grab it.
The pearl was in the form of an earring.
Okay.
Right.
But just the pearl part of it, not the whole earring.
Is this still the mechanics that you can identify in a short rest?
Yeah, you can still identify stuff in a short rest, yeah.
Okay. I'll just, if you don't mind, I'll just hold on to, I'm not genderfying jewelry, but clearly it should go to me because I'm a spore.
That's fine.
The oil you can maybe identify by just, dropping a drop of it onto your tongue and or on your hand and identify it that way.
It's cyanide.
I would do that. Okay.
The oil is oil of slipperiness. Let's see. Here's what oil of slipperiness does. Oh, I guess it wasn't oil. It was a sticky black unguent. You searched all these rooms now. They seem to be the living quarters of the sages. You found some interesting journal entries. You found a few minor magic items, some statues of Cass and maybe the Whispered One and of the sages. And you have a last place you haven't looked at is the double doors to the north.
I think I spent a few minutes doing just a ritualistic prayer to my people here, the mildewed food stuff, and talk to them for a little bit before I proceed.
Okay.
And then just follow everybody.
All right.
You always have to talk to the herd,
Those doors open up into a library with shelves packed with old rotting tomes, newly bound books, loose sheets of parchment, tightly wound scrolls. There is 2 raised platforms in this library area. One to the right holds some sort of, with kind of a glowing bluish hue, greenish blue hue coming from it. One to the northwest holds a desk. There's some stairs leading out to the northeast, and a door that sits slightly ajar to the southeast on the east wall. There's some dried leaves that are covering the floor near the door as if they've been blown through it. And yeah, that's what you see in that room. So you got a lectern real close by, a lectern real close by over here, a slightly open door over here with some leaves blown through it, stairs descending to some other chambers, desk up there, books and tomes and scrolls Go along.
Oz will go look at the book.
When you look down at that book, so you feel a horrible sense of dread just getting close to it. You should make a DC 19 intelligence saving.
Yeah.
This is somebody other than me.
Paladin helping gives you a 16, I think.
Yes, should be like this.
18 for the staff. I think you're still one shot. So you take, when you look upon this book, 5 points of psychic damage.
How is that I got 15 and 16 and he got 5?
That's a good question.
1, 2, 2. I hope this is not an omen that I'm going to die.
You took all the high numbers out of the...
Out of the yeah.
Fate favors the foolish.
So what you see open is a book. It's a foul manuscript of ineffable wickedness. You can't bear to look upon it, or else you'd have to continue repeating your saving throws.
Okay.
It glows with a bluish-green light. Everyone who has any kind of arcana skill or history skill can roll an intelligence check as you guys discuss this book that you found. So 20 history from Dreg, 25 history from Dusty.
Oh, nice.
You guess that this might be Fabled Book of Vile Darkness. Although you can't imagine it would be
evilness.
I think this might be the fabled book of Vile Darkness.
Wait, can you explain to me what that is?
Yeah, can I explain what that is?
Sure. Most believe the Lich God, the Whispered One, authored the Book of Vile Darkness. He recorded its pages, every diseased idea, every unhinged thought, and every example of blackest magic he came across or devised. He covered every vile topic he could, making the book a gruesome catalog of all mortal wrongs. Other practitioners of evil have held the book and had their own input to its catalog of vile knowledge.
Do you want me to hold on to it? You think it's valuable, or?
Thing seems pretty dangerous. Touch or get close. If we could destroy it, I would certainly say that would be a good idea.
I think we would need to take it to somewhere to have it destroyed.
Yeah, that's fair. Maybe I should just carry it with me as we go.
So, this is valuable if you are evil, like this book, or the Whispered One.
Olvir, are you ever going to go up there and look at it? No, you're staying down. Olvir, did you plan to go and look at it at all?
Oh, no, I didn't want to look at it, but I do think we should take it. And if no one else is willing to take it, can I...
I'll just grab it. So I grab it and I walk over to you.
Hang on a second for me. I'll be right back. I don't know what is.
We'll take a quick break. Come back in 10 minutes, but as Spore is walking up to the book, you all look in dismay as you see Spore withering, like you'd see plants wither and die. As Spore gets close to the book, the more he seems to wither and die, and you call out for him to back up, and that's where we'll start our break. Come back at 25 after. Okay, I think we're all back. Make a DC 19 Constitution saving throw. You get +3 for the Paladin Aura. As you begin to wither, 16 doesn't quite make it.
16.
You take 18 points of necrotic damage, but you resist necrotic with your armor, so you only take 9 necrotic damage. Yeah. As Spore begins to wither away, you guys call him back. Are you going to keep pushing forward, Spore, and try and grab the book, or back away?
No. So I've learned this new human thing where, when people yell at you and everything like that. So I think I stop and then I move off this side of the room and start crying, because that's what other humanoids do.
Anyone else want to try
and Spore withered as they approached the book? They didn't even touch it yet?
They haven't even touched it. Now, that same thing did not happen to Ozid.
I thought if we could destroy obviously sometimes the tools of great evil tend to, I would look to our paladin for guidance, but they are often quite cursed.
Yeah, you combat it. We could try, but I think there is a special procedure or ritual to destroy such a great artifact of evil.
Well, let's put a pin in it and come back to it later. I don't want to jeopardize harming any more of our small group.
Spore, you're standing by that open door. You can just see through it that there looks like to be some sort of garden or something through the door. It's withered and dying. You have the books all around you on all the shelves to look at, the desk up to the northwest to look at, and stairs that exit to the east.
So what I would like to try, sorry about that, it's to use my divine sense now.
In this chamber,
everything is evil.
You detect that the pedestal and just the whole platform that book is upon is as if desecrated, but no undead, no celestials, no fiends in your line of sight.
Well, I might register being an ASMR, but I don't know. Anyway, I want to go and investigate the desk towards the north of the room.
Okay. On the desk are some open books.
Follow.
Lots of open books, lots of loose leaf pages on the ground.
I'll go up to the desk and see if any of it makes sense to me.
Okay. Make a wisdom saving throw for me, DC 18.
Everything's a saving throw here.
And you got the Paladin Aura with you, so you got +3 on the check.
Don't make it.
No. You fall under the effects of a geese spell, and it is to do nothing but sit down and read.
Oh, that's quite uncharacteristic. Okay. I sit at the desk and begin reading.
Okay.
Do we understand that there is something wrong?
It does seem like he was compelled to sit. You've never seen him act that way so far, but he's
So, what
compelled.
are you doing?
He's under some
Yeah.
sort of magical compulsion, you think.
Okay, so
I tell them I'm under a magical compulsion, unless the compulsion keeps me from saying that.
Nope. You just, it does, you just want to sit and read. So
Okay.
you're reading these books. They're about the Whispered One. They're very interesting. They're just, very engaging. Lots of good knowledge to be gained here. You don't want to miss any of it, so you're just reading voraciously through it. You guys see this. What do you guys want to do, the rest of you?
So, if I may say something, if I understand that there is something very wrong on this, maybe with a check, I will do cleansing touch again on him.
Yeah. I think maybe he's under a spell of some sort, and cleansing touch should remove it. I think it removes even basically any spell,
that-
right? Into
is
spell.
that a s-
So yeah, with your
Yeah.
touch, you free Alvir of having to read. Alvir, you'd read a little bit before he did that on you. You learned that the Whispered One was born in this world you've all come to, this world of Orth. That he was the son of a hedge witch and never knew his father. When he was young, his mother was exiled for practicing dark magic, and there's much more to learn in all the books. That if you think a good hour reading, you could learn quite a bit about the Whispered One.
I relay that to the group.
I think we should learn as
You could, if you
brave
like,
compulsion.
combine a short rest with that reading.
That sounds like a good plan.
Not that any of
Yeah.
you need it very much.
No, like nobody's taking any damage.
Hmm.
And we have a few items that we like the
Could
armor.
identify. Yeah.
Yeah, I want
The
to.
armor, the pearl, the armor
Yeah.
and the pearl.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, who's going to be the designated readers? Because they won't necessarily be able to get out of reading if they start.
Yeah, so I will be able to, before we decide, to make sure.
I'll read.
Answer
I mean,
will be charmed.
I'm a sucker
Yeah.
for punishment.
Okay, the readers will not be able to do spending hit dice at all.
No, never mind. I'm not going to read.
Okay.
I need a little.
I'll do it. You know, I
I'll-
because I have the most hit points. Oddly
Okay.
enough, the non-armor wearing bard.
And Dre can pull you out of it if he has to. Okay, so you start
I'll
reading.
just
Make a
happy to
wisdom
read.
saving throw. Get +3 for the paladin.
But since we know before that there is something going wrong with that book, can't we help him with something like a blessing or an inspiration?
Maybe in guidance, maybe.
A resistance spell helps with saving throws. Anyone have a resistance spell?
Not me. I don't know the rest of the group.
Okay,
No.
so you're going to be compelled to read, and you'll have to use another one of your cleansing touches to get him out, Dreg, you think. But you let him read for
That's
an hour.
my last one.
Let him
I don't know
read.
if we should
Let
say
him read. Let him read the whole time.
The rest of you can
Yeah.
do a short rest, spend your hit dice as you like. Alvir, you eventually get to a vantage point where you can see that book on the southeast pedestal. I think when you're up on the desk area, you can see it from up there. Well, maybe.
Mhm.
Might be blocked. Anyway, the true side of your sword says there's no book there. The southeast book isn't really there. Yeah,
That one.
yeah. True sight shows no book.
But it didn't say anything when I was standing down here, or is
You
it
couldn't
just...
see it. That's why I was asking you if you were going to go up to it. You couldn't see the actual
okay.
book from down there.
Okay. I told the group that that looks like the pedestal was somewhat of a ruse. There was no book there at all, according to Telerai.
Okay, I'm gonna copy what you read, Dusty, so you can share. This is happening. You guys can all do your hit dice. You just click your button just to have initiative, and it'll roll all your hit dice for you, and you just use as many as you want.
I had to use quite a few, actually.
All right, here is what the book says. Vecna was born. You already got the first part on Earth. Vecna was bound into servitude by the order of wizards that exiled his mother. One day he massacred the wizards. Over the course of hundreds of years, Vecna forged an empire in the world of Orth. When his body started to fail him, he turned to dark powers and became a lich. He was betrayed. His betrayer is not named. The battle that ensued between Vecna and his betrayer cost the archlich his left eye and his left hand. Vecna traverses the multiverse through his motives, though his motives are un. That's what you get. You finish your short rest. You identify the items you found as a pearl of power. And
What's that do? I guess I can Google that. Don't worry.
I should
DnD D&D Beyond.
And I should have told you this. I mean, you would have known this already. The plate armor is adamantine, and adamantine armor makes you so you don't take critical hits, and then a pearl of power. And everything else I think you know already.
OZ, do you want this Pearl of Power? It allows you one use to regain a spell slot less than level 3, or third level and lower.
Right now, we'll decline on attunement slots and all.
Oh, I don't really have that many things I'm attuned to. I will take it for now, but if you want it, just give me a heads up.
Yeah,
Or anybody else, Dusty's or...
I'm also fully attuned. I can't
Okay.
remove my I have a very extensive tattoo, which is what provides my
Oh.
armor. That can't come off.
I can't even see it beneath your fur.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
but
It's really
if
hard
you
to
get
do.
close,
Yeah, let me see. Okay, I get it
Yeah.
now.
It's like a full sleeve, but it just looks exactly like the pattern of my fur,
Yeah.
so you can't really tell.
Well, I mean, there was a razor back there. Like, there's a shaving kit in one of those rooms. We could shave your arm.
Kids, I do that
so we could-
sometimes. This in
Okay.
the summer, like for beach,
Mhm.
going to the beach and
Uh-huh,
stuff.
uh-huh. I like it.
Show it off.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive. Well, I'll hold on to it for now. Could I have attuned to it during the break? Okay.
Okay, so where to next? You finished searching the
Can I
library.
check out the garden?
Yeah, you got either the garden or the stairs down. What do you guys want to do?
Well, does our Dregas store want the adamantine armor?
Can you wear it?
You may. You're wearing plate now, so it won't change your armor class any, but it will prevent any critical hits from affecting you. They'll just become normal hits.
Yes.
Okay.
No, my question is for Olvir, if he can wear it.
Okay, you
Well,
got it.
I have mithril armor. So if you would use, it looks like you just have normal plate, so probably you should have it.
Yeah. And
Okay.
I can't
so-
wear armor.
I will wear it then. Thank you.
Door to the
And
garden.
how do we roll our hit dice for healing? Is it the H button?
Let's see, it's the A22 button. So just the one just to the right of your initiative. So initiative should be the top
A20.
left, and then there's the A22 S27 button for you. Big long button. Should be the second button top left if
Oh,
you've
I see.
unchecked
Yeah, I
out
see
the
it.
sword token actions. So those are all your hit dice. Assume you spend the big ones first
Okay.
and use as
All
many of
right.
them as you want.
You don't have to do it in order?
Do it in order.
Oh, okay. Oh,
You don't pick the three that
if
you
I
like
could
out of the
cherry
set.
pick. If I could
Oh.
cherry pick.
He's got two different types of hit dice. That's why I said that.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
He's got the sorcerer ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was like, oh man, I've been
Okay.
doing it wrong.
All right.
Well, I'm gonna use the sorcerer ones first because I'm not down that much.
Garden or down the stairs.
My vote would be garden, especially because it's withered and looks so attractive.
You guys where you want to be next? Okay, I guess it's garden.
Right there.
So that door opens up into a place that you're in makes sense for where you're at in the city of Greyhawk. It's like you're in an extra dimensional space here.
Mm.
And the garden makes even less sense because you open it up and you come out into a huge area that the way the building's been wrapping around should be not where it's at. And it's open to the sky above. And the sky is not like the night sky of the world of Orth. In fact, looking up, you see an infinite sky of like an extraplanar region. Maybe even limbo, the plane of limbo. Limbo, is chaotic in the extreme, but luckily it's not affecting you here. The garden that you're in is surrounded by a gray stone wall that rises about 40 feet. The walkways are lined with dead bushes and dead flowers. There's a big dead tree that's got a scar in it. And I have that.
They got hit by lightning.
Not sure. The scars are more like it was like ripped open from the inside as if something came out of it. Its leafless branches creak in a non-existent wind. The walls are covered in black ichor. Some of the walkways covered in black ichor that oozes out of the garden beds. And black ichor oozes out of the scar in the tree.
Oh my goodness.
Spore.
This is gorgeous.
Make a charisma saving throw, Spore. You get +3
Oh,
because the paladin.
Yeah. This is my dump stat.
You hear pleas of deceased people you once loved coming from that tree. You think they're inside it. A few of the others of you hear the same. Some of you don't, though, leading you to think that maybe it's not real. What do you guys want to do?
We go over and
asked-
investigate, clearly.
Yeah, I asked Telerai if it hears those pleas. All right, I say this is a trap. Do not approach that tree.
Does Dusty hear anything from this tree?
Everyone who wants can make a charisma saving throw. DC is 17. If you make it, you don't hear anything. If you fail it, you do hear stuff. And you got +3 if you're in the paladin.
No, I think it's charisma.
It's actually charisma.
Oh, I'm sorry, charisma.
That's a good roll. You can
much
actually
better.
just use that
No,
roll if you
that
want.
should be good.
17 though.
So yeah, most of you don't
8.
hear it. Most of you think it's probably not real.
I'm a big thing of spores. I'm not quite sure I have understanding what is real and what isn't. You guys just want to go check it out though? I think it's my anime.
I will try again with my divine sense to see if I detect something else.
I will just
You detect
walk.
undead around that
Oh,
tree.
wow, I like them.
You detect undead around that tree. You don't actually have line of sight to any of them, so it shouldn't really work, but there's just an overwhelming power of it there.
Okay, I see.
All
So,
right.
looks like there are undead out there.
Oh, because obviously they're the spirits of old family members, clearly calling to us.
Well, if you want to go investigate the tree, you can see that there's a big scar on the side of it that's as if someone had ripped their way out of the inside, and it's partially healed over, but black ichor still oozes out of it. You can hear the voices grow louder as you approach closer, Spore, pleading for you to free them from the tree.
But I think it's all about the cycle, though, with me. So I don't know if they're dead. They probably should just stay dead. So understanding that there's a cycle, I'm not completely compelled to free them. But I will investigate why they can speak to me. So I'll look around the tree.
Okay.
And bask in the beauty of all the decay.
If you'd like to investigate the tree, make an investigation check.
That's horrible, but I will do it anyways. Intelligence.
Anyone else want to investigate the tree?
Yeah.
22 for Dusty.
Well,
Everyone put you guys where you want to be. As you get close enough to that tree, something triggers. So put you guys where you want to be as you're investigating.
I wonder if
Once
the paladin
you
was
like
right
where
that it
you're
was
standing. Oops, or you can re-roll, but type in the 12 over the top. Roll initiative.
Okay. All right.
Look at that. Double
It was
trouble.
meant to be.
You don't have to edit it.
Everyone roll initiative, please.
I love it.
Ozid is investigating, looking at that tree carefully, and he sees something coming out with the ooze that's coming out. So you guys are not surprised by these things that spill out of the tree. Black ooze like humanoids come out. Like humanoids almost covered with ooze, but the ooze is dripping. They're flying through the air, and it's kind of dripping off them. And roll initiative already did. I think I'm missing one initiative.
That'd be me. You're sorry.
Okay, these spirits come out and attack you guys. Olvir, you're first to react to it.
How high up in the air are these things flying?
They're ground level.
Ground level. Okay,
Yeah.
perfect.
Came out of the trunk.
Then I'm going to run up to the closest one and swing at this one. And here's my attack rolls. 24. Oh, I wish I had advantage. All right. So it's 15.
You did the southwest one, 15 to hit, or 29
Yeah.
is a hit, 15 slashing.
Yeah. And I'm slowing it.
Got it.
I'm reducing its speed.
Got it.
Second attack. 22 probably hits.
Yep.
And another 15. And if it's still standing, my last attack.
Oh.
Oh, there we go.
So that is 23 plus another 14, so 37 points of damage. And lop off an extremity and destroy it. Ooze splatters over everything.
Huzzah.
You hear one of the voices crying out, suddenly stops. After Olvir
It's a trap. No, sorry.
comes the wraith besides Olvir. This thing circles around you, goes to there, then to there, and then tries to push you toward the tree. So make a strength check against his dexterity check. You gotta beat a 6. Strength athletics to beat a 6. No problem. You dodge out of the way of this thing as it's trying to push you into the tree.
We are going to.
I'm going to use my reaction really quick. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
When it moved, I just can't find it. 5 necrotic damage, 18 con save.
Okay, Ozid, go ahead.
The southeast one, I will.
Shocked.
The one next to me.
13 lightning. Looks like he takes half from lightning, but he still doesn't have a reaction after you do that.
Which is my main goal, so I will bravely run away.
After Ozid comes Dusty.
I think Dusty will spend a moment to all of you who you can hear me. I will intone some motivational speech. We few, we happy few, and I will give each of you 10 temporary hit points from casting motivational speech. Where are you, motivational speech?
You know that takes a minute to cast, unfortunately.
Oh, that's right. Oh, let me dead. Who's next? Inspire with my bonus action. Whoever is
All right.
next
You
to
are
one of the wraiths.
re-inspired, Olvir.
I will, use my feline agility. I'll move up near these two wraiths and cast Thunderclap.
Ooh, nice damage too. 15 points.
Bonus action. I think I can now cunning action move.
After Dusty, Drake, your turn.
Okay, I don't care about the wraith on the left because I feel that the other guys could be at risk because of the other two on the right. So I will move even if I trigger its opportunity attack and put myself here.
Okay, it'll swing out at you, getting a 24 to hit. Do you have any resistance to necrotic? You do resist necrotic?
I should, but
I think so.
but we have to check.
Yeah, I don't know that you do. Anyway, it's 23 necrotic and roll a con save DC 14. This, or your max will reduce by 23 as well.
Can I?
Can you cutting words? Yeah, you can cutting words.
Yeah.
Drake's armor class is only 18. Still want cutting words?
Well, I get to
roll
reduce it by
6.
10.
50-50.
Let's give it a shot because I think.
Okay, so Drake, you got hit. You took 23 necrotic, and your maximum hit points reduced by 23. I think I might have to do the max reduction. So it's going to leave you at 125. Okay.
Okay, so now it's my turn.
Your turn.
I will attack them.
Oh, one more thing. When you get close to that tree, when you get within 5 feet of the
Yep.
tree, the branches try to swing down and pull you into the tree. You need to make a DC 15 strength saving or become restrained by the branches. No problem. You're able to push them away and act normal.
So we'll attack this one.
That's
I
a
will
hit.
also have a Divine Smite of first level.
Okay. They're undead, so it's going to be 8 more on top of 27, so 35 damage.
Okay, so if it's still undead, let's say this, I will try again against him with my glaive.
Okay. 20 is also a hit. You want to stick with the 28 damage?
Okay, I will smite him again at first level.
Okay. That killed him.
Okay,
Ooh,
now I
wow.
have the back of my glaive, so I will try to hit the other one.
13.
So I will add smite at first level again.
All right. 23 plus.
I should finish my first level slot with this.
Gotcha. The 13 is 36. Okay, Drake, anything else?
I'm happy with
Fighting
this.
machine.
Spore, you feel yourself starting to wither, like the other plants in this area, even though I know you're not. But you take 6 necrotic. Your armor protects you a little bit, so you only take 3 of that.
Wish we would have had a sat down and discussed the house rule. So I will use wild shape as an action, which is completely stupid, and do symbiotic, and then I'll bonus action shillelagh.
There's some 10 hit points. That's a hit.
Well,
Oh,
But-
just the spell.
it's just a spell, right?
Gotcha.
So I can't use it till my next turn.
That's
so
right. All right.
it's-
So track your 10 hit points in the light green circle. So do 0 to 64. You're done. And the northeast wraith is going to try to move here, provoking. Well, not yet. Still within reach, but moves there, provoking from Drake. That's a hit.
Yeah, but I will not smite now.
Not smite, but you did enough. 30 points of damage. Finished it. Round is over.
Okay, that's cool.
Olvir, your turn.
Sorry. I will attack the creature next to me. Longsword. Here we go. Oh, wow.
12 is a miss. That hit.
There we go. Yep. So, at 15. I need to get a little higher on that. There we go. Another crit.
23 and
Ooh.
14 is 37. 7. And you did not lop off a body part. Next attack.
No, but it has disadvantage on its next attack.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
And that's all 3 of my attacks.
After Elvir, the Wraith's turn. The Wraith is going to... Ooh, hit those spores. Here comes a con save.
yeah, never mind.
He's going to try and push Elvir back into the tree with only a 7. You got to beat a 7 with the athletics check.
All right. So,
You're good?
well,
It's
I
a
beat
10.
it.
Good.
Wraith is done. Ozid, your turn.
That's a swing and a miss.
Firebolt flies wide.
Dusty will, I don't know what intelligence rates have. So, why don't I just cast Vicious Mockery?
7 psychic and disadvantage on his next attack. After Dusty, Dreg, make a strength saving throw for me, Dreg. DC 15 as the branches try to tangle you up. 14 with your paladin aura, so that just missed. So you're restrained by the branches. It's an action to repeat your save, and when you are restrained, erupting up out of the earth around you, 4 ghouls. They will act right after you in the initiative. You can go and keep going your turn. So in action, you can save again, or you can attack. You just have disadvantage on attacks.
Okay, so I will try to attack them. Okay,
On north, yeah.
start
Got it.
with this. Yes.
Ooh, yeah, that's a hit by a mile. So it's going to be 33,
Wow.
41, 46. Is that good?
So is it still alive?
40. Is that your final answer on damage? 46. I have to know if you smite before I let you know if he kills him or not.
No smite. Yes,
No
no
smite.
smite.
Down he goes.
Okay. So now I move to the one that is on my right side.
Okay, him and killed him.
Okay, now with the back of my glaive, I will try with the one on the north because I'm afraid that could hurt my friend on the bottom right.
Wow, 3 disadvantage attacks. He hit with everyone. That one is the only one that doesn't quite kill him, doing 19 damage.
No smite, nothing. Okay.
All done. After Dreg, the ghouls go. So the ghoul to the north attacks Dusty. His claws. 21 Dusty.
21 hits.
8 slashing. Con save DC 10 or paralyzed. When the south attacking Dreg with his claws. Critting Dreg for 13 slashing Dreg.
Yes, he hit me.
10 con save or paralyzed. 13 slashing from him. So now these things, as they've fully erupted out of the earth, they are emitting that's gas. They reek, but not enough to do. Drake, did you get your damage yet?
Oh, and I was minus 13.
Well, it's just 8 for you, because it did not crit you. So Drake, to lower your hit points, you click your token, click the green circle with the 125 in it, type minus 13, which then you're at 112 out of 125. Okay, so the ghouls are done. Spore, your turn. Start of your turn, Spore, you take.
Is that temp or I take it from temp?
You can take it off your temp, yeah. So you can take 2 off your temp.
So I will intend to shillelagh the one below me.
Oh yeah.
25 for.
And that killed it. And double check me on that spore damage. I'm not sure if I got it right at D6. Might be more than that even.
Oh, it should be D10.
D10 now. Okay.
Yeah.
Did that next time you attack. Anything else, Spore?
Then I'll move next to between right below Dreg and
Got it. Alvear, your turn.
Alvear, sorry.
Okay, I do like I did before and attack with my longsword. That'll hit 15. Is it still up?
15 to the one to the southeast. It's still up.
Okay. Do it again.
Down it goes.
20.
Great rolls.
And last attack. I don't know. 16 do it.
A 16 hits and finishes him. You guys might know that Alvear is always rolling max on damage. That's because of his sword.
Oh,
It didn't mess up the macro.
That's okay. If you did, we'd be okay with that too.
Is that right too?
I'm
In that
completely okay
direction,
with that.
Tom, anytime you want to screw up the macro in that
Yeah.
direction, fine.
Yeah.
You notice in the earth that had erupted around these creatures, there's a strange-looking rock there amongst the exploded earth. It looks like the picture I just put there in the chat. All the sounds, all the voices of people crying for help, Spore, are gone. Investigating the tree finds no more of these creatures around. You guys have to be careful. You have to break Drag out, which is no problem for you all. The tree is still animate and tries to attack anyone that gets next to it.
Can we grab this thing?
The stone,
So-
yeah, the stone's about the size of your fist, your closed fist. Weighs about 5 pounds.
Because it's cannon, I'm just going to grab it with my bare hands.
Very good.
Yeah. So this is a trap. I think we should, although it's incredibly beautiful here, I think we should maybe head back into the
Get out
study.
of dodge. I need to
Yeah.
get out of dodge.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
back into the You guys just leave your tokens there. I'll move them all as a group for you.
Oh, okay. Hey, Tom, I thought I had put 500 gold worth of diamond dusts on my inventory, but I don't see it.
If it's on your character sheet,
I don't see it on my character sheet, though.
then you're in trouble.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you guys get out of there, back to the library. Now you just have a flight of stairs that descends.
Okay. I'll go up 10 feet up the stairs and do the usual.
Gotcha. Which guys all we want to be when Alvear gets to there.
Does anybody have diamond dust, by the way? Just asking.
I may have a little. Let me.
You got at least 100?
I'm looking.
It's a very steep
Right.
flight of stairs and a low ceiling, so you get down to the bottom of it before you can see the room beyond. Everyone, put guys where you want to be in marching order with Alvear going into the room, please.
Before we go in, may I ask something?
Yeah.
According to my knowledge of those creatures, may I understand if it's possible to heal me with a remove curse spell or with a cleansing touch in order to restore my maximum hit points?
You'll need a long rest or
Greater Restoration,
probably Greater Restoration.
which I did not purchase diamonds for.
I don't have the spell.
Okay,
I have the
I'm
spell,
happy
but I don't
with
have the
this.
components.
Yeah.
I may have put them on my wrong character sheet, to be honest. I think I put them on red.
Everyone good where they're standing?
accent.
Okay,
I,
so
Yeah.
I do have 100 gold pieces worth of diamond dust listed on my character sheet.
nice.
So you may
Okay,
have
so
it.
I have Greater Restoration, so I
Okay.
can use it.
Greater Restoration.
My
done.
people!
Hey, but before this time, do we have a minute for me to give my motivational speech before
Yeah.
I want to
Yeah.
hold everyone up?
Yeah.
Now I will make my motivational speech. Imagine your best office speech you've gotten by your manager to get you to work on the weekend.
Do you have like a printer that you
Fantastic.
throw on the ground and we all circle around it and hit it with sledgehammers? Yeah.
You said you're doing that at 4th level?
We'll
All
do it
right.
at 4th level, so 10.
Everyone gets 10 temporary hit points. That doesn't add to your current temporary hit points score.
No, it doesn't stack. Yeah.
Okay. So when you get down to the bottom of the floor there, Alvir, you come into kind of a musty, humid room filled with abandoned lab equipment that glows with a sickly blue light. A decapitated body lies shackled to an operating table. Above, the ceiling is covered in pulsating flesh, from which limbs and other body parts hang. There's a head there amongst the flesh, and it says, "Come join me. In Vecna's name, enjoy eternal embrace." And it starts slithering your direction, and roll initiative.
Oh my God, I've waited for this.
Are we gonna have spore on spore violence?
Yes, we are gonna have my people. Yes, I don't understand. They should be worshiping me. I don't understand. At 16th level, all plants should now be.
So, Dusty, at the top of these very steep stairs, you look down, you see Olvir and Dreg almost retch with what they've seen as they look up at the ceiling of the room below. You'll have to get down to even past them or wait till they clear out before you'll be able to see what's in the room. What do you want to do? You can see all of them if you want to cast any help spells.
Yeah, so let's see what else. Well, I might. Their previous inspiration will have expired by now.
Correct.
So
Maybe not Alvir's,
why-
though. You put that on him, right?
Yes, the last time. So let's. We will inspire Dreg,
Dreg, okay.
I feel inspired. Thank you.
and then what can I do for my action? You know. What I'm going to do, I am going to just play my lute and cast Counter Charm. Until the end of my next turn, you gain advantage on saving.
Dreg, your turn. So this thing is hanging from the ceiling. It's about 10 feet up, but with your glaive, you can certainly reach it. Actually, no, the ceiling down
Okay.
here is low. It's actually, any of you can reach it from the ground, even though it's on
Okay,
the ceiling.
so I will move close and I will finish. I will attack it with my glaive.
Go for it.
I will add a smite of 2nd level.
It is, might actually be fiendish. Let me check this real quick. It is actually undead, so you get to add the extra 1 to that. So 41 points of damage with that first one.
Oh, it's undead or is it a plant?
Undead, it turns out.
Undead plant.
Okay, I will do it again.
That hit again.
Okay, I will not use Divine Smite this time.
21 more.
Are you sure it's not?
Oh,
The butt is a hit for another
Yeah.
22.
Is it still there?
Still there.
Okay, so we have 3 problems here.
After Drake.
What's the first?
Spore. You can't see it quite yet. You can see Drake, you can see all your party members. If you move down 1 step, you can see it.
Because I still have it up. Let's see. First time return ends there. Okay. So I'm gonna go right here, and I'm going to cast because I am quite sure they're not a plant, right?
Yeah, no, it's flesh is what you're seeing up there. I'm using a shambling mound, but it's actually
Oh, I thought it was
Flesh.
Shambling Mound. I was
No.
so excited. I was gonna use Blight for like the first time ever.
that would be good. Yeah, no, it's
yeah.
massive flesh up there.
All right, so I'm going to spend a 6th level spell because you can't take them with you, and the Investiture of Flame. So immune to fire damage, resistance to cold damage. Any creature that moves within 5 feet, first time or ends a turn is D10 fire damage, and then I can actually fire a line of fire for 15 feet that does 48.
Nice.
Because they don't look super dexterous. So,
Okay, so you fire up. You're all engulfed in flames.
and then I just, like anything else, I have to wait till my next turn to do anything.
Okay, well, they are not entering or ending. We'll see if they end there. the mound's turn. So the head is on the one with the skull I have on it, the middle one. The one closest to you guys is going to multi-attack. 1 through 3, it's going to attack.
I'll take a reaction on him too, by the way.
Yeah. What's that?
I
Con
just have
save?
to be able to. Yeah, it's con save.
Made a save.
Wow, what a.
22.
Oh my goodness.
I have not failed a save against you yet, I don't.
You haven't.
Okay, 1 through 3, it's going after Dreg. Okay, Dreg's getting the brunt of it, multi-attacking with slams. First slam attack is miss, second slam attack is miss, and then it's going to end its turn in the fire, so roll your fire damage for me. And then it's going to, looks like it resists the fire, it'll take half. Okay, then this mass of flesh comes over here. It kind of, the whole thing kind of moves as one and spreads across the ceiling until it's all around you guys. This one's attacking Dreg, the one to the north. Slam. 23 to hit you, Dreg, for 13 bludgeoning.
Sorry to ask, if they are undead, they should have disadvantage for me, or
They
not?
are undead, yes, because of your aura, right?
I have protection from evil permanently.
Right. So it's a 16 with the first one that's a miss, and 13 with the second one's a miss. Okay, then, and that one does not stay in, excuse me. That one does not stay in the fire, but then the one to the south is going to attack Spore. 11 misses Spore, 13 misses Spore, and it does stay in the fire. Need some damage for that. Spore.
I think it's just easier for me just to roll the d10.
10. Okay, that thing is done. Olvir, your turn. So you don't want to
Olvir,
get within
come
5
here.
feet of Spore, Olvir.
All
The Spore
right.
is on
Well,
fire.
Which one's on fire?
Spore. Your friend
Oh,
Spore.
Spore is on fire. Well, there's nothing I can do about that. I'm going to try to attack the one that has the head attached to it.
Okay.
And before I do that, I want to use Tides of Chaos to give myself advantage on this attack roll.
Got it.
And here's the roll.
19 is a hit, doing 15 slash.
And so I want to reduce its speed. Here's its second attack. That should also hit.
Yep.
For 15 more. And then the last attack. Oh,
Ooh,
well.
that's a miss.
Yeah, and the reason why I'm attacking that one is that actually as an appendage I might be able to chop off, but
Yeah,
oh
right.
well. All right, I'm done.
Okay. I don't know if I said this to you guys before, but that little 3-leaf icon on all your tokens is your inspiration. So you can use that before a roll. Make sure you do it before, you can't do it after, to give you advantage. I forgot to mention that. So you all have one of those still. Ozid, your turn. You can't see anything, Ozid, until you get down to the bottom steps.
All right, I'll come down to the bottom of the steps. Boy, this looks bad. Let me find all of my... We're going to do a bunch of button clicking here, but I got to find it. So we're going to do the twin spell thing and greater invisibility for Olivir. And so they now have advantage to hit, disadvantage to be hit, and all the other invisibility stuff. I'm concentrating. I don't know if you have a specific marker you use for that.
The lightning bolt will be the very top left one.
Okay.
Okay. Invisible for you two
And-
guys.
And then I also will use
Disappear!
I will use Voice of Authority, which will let Alvir take a reaction attack if he would like. And then I will step back to guard my concentration.
Want to use my reaction if I can.
I stepped away. I thought I wouldn't have to do anything. So yeah, I do want to take a reaction
Go
attack.
for it, Elvir.
But I have advantage. So is a 16 hit?
Unfortunately, they have blind sight, so no.
Okay,
No
all right.
advantage.
An ally or all allies?
Just one.
Just
Sorry.
one.
I was going to say,
Okay.
I would like to take one as well.
And then, Dreg, you were going to use reaction on something? What do you get a reaction for?
And I think he was asking if he got one from me.
Oh, yeah, no, it was only Alvir he gave it.
So do I need to roll
Very
again?
nice.
No, you didn't. I don't know that you have a reaction for anything. Were you thinking Alvir gave you, Zed gave you a reaction?
Yes.
He did it to Alvir. So.
Sorry. Allora, sorry. I misunderstood. Then
No problem.
forget.
Okay, Dusty, your turn.
Okay, I was gonna cast Hypnotic Pattern, but now I think everyone already has advantage attacking, so why don't I do that anyway? Can I drop Hypnotic Pattern right behind them so that it affects them, but
Yeah.
anyone
you
else,
can,
right? It's
yeah.
30-foot cube, so I'm gonna do that. And I will do that with my loot, test it using my loot, so they will have disadvantage.
Does it work on blind creatures? You know they're blind, so if it doesn't work, you can not cast it. I don't know. It might work anyway, even if they are
If they
blind.
can't see it, let's see.
Per the description of how it works, you would think it would not affect them, but we'll see.
Yeah, because they, let's see, you could, the pattern appear, each creature in the area who sees the pattern.
So
they
nope.
can't see.
So you can do something different,
So,
Dusty.
yeah, why don't we instead question? Well, they can hear, so I guess I can cast the Vicious Mockery at the one with the brain.
Okay.
Do?
I mean, your hypnotic pattern might work on that one because it has a head, but you're not sure.
I will just mock it instead.
Okay, wisdom save. Got it. 6 points of psych and disadvantage on next attack. All right. After Dusty comes Drake.
Okay, so I will use my glaive again for him, for the middle one.
Oh, and Drake, you'll want to end your turn more than 5 feet from Spore if you can, or you'll take fire damage from Spore.
Okay, I don't care. I will take damage from
Okay.
Spore.
10 is a
I
miss.
miss. I will try again. Okay, I will not add any smite to this.
Middle or north? Middle. Okay, so minus 21 to him. Got it?
Remind me why we have advantage.
This one was the one that I was attacking from the beginning.
In general,
Yeah.
you don't have advantage because they have blind sight.
Okay, I will do another attack against him. I will use also the inspiration, the bardic inspiration, if I have it.
If you miss it, okay, go to roll and see if you want to use it. Okay, so a 13 is what you rolled on the die. Hit that bardic inspiration, Dusty. Nice, that's a hit.
9.
So
I was feeling that.
Wow, that's great.
17 damage.
Okay, no divine smite here.
Okay, and divine smite that one. Okay, it is undead. What are we doing that?
Okay, so I finish. I think I made the 3 attacks, so that's the end for me.
No divine smite. 17.
No divine smite. Yes.
Got it. Okay, after Drake comes. Oh, Drake. Spore, roll some damage for Drake. Drake, you take 3 fire damage. Oh, and Drake, you missed a damage before. You took 13.
I will add.
But you had 10 temps, so it only did 3 to you. And then for the Spire, you take 3 more. So click your token, click the 109 button top left, type -3, and then hit enter. It should lower it to 106 out of 1. Okay, that was into Drake's turn. Spore's turn.
Right, I'm going to move 1 south after burning my friend.
Okay.
I will cast bonus action on the brain, Hex, and I will cast line of 15 feet with the Investiture of Fire.
Gotcha.
All right, I will click the token.
15 by 5 line, 48 fire damage. It does 16 fire, 18 dex save for half, 2 dex saves. Boom, boom. Both fail, both take the full 16. They resist fire, so they both take 8. That's 8.
And does the Hex do any add on to that?
No, Hex is when you hit with an attack, I believe. Yeah, when you hit with an attack. So attack or damage things that don't require hit rolls don't expense.
Okay.
And then anything else for?
So metagame. What? Most of the saves have been what? Con or Dex. So I'll give him disadvantage with the Hex on con saves.
Okay, doesn't do con saves, does con checks. But we'll do con checks. Spore's done. Mound's turn. The southernmost mound attacking Spore twice with its slam attacks. Both I think miss.
Ability checks. You're right.
Yeah, both miss. And then the middle Spore's attacking. Oh, and the south one give me some damage, Spore. The middle one's going to attack Drake twice with its slam while you're doing the damage. 20 with one of those 2 hits, Drake. I think that's a hit on you for 12 bludgeoning. The south one took 4 damage from fire. And then the middle one gave me some fire damage. Took enough to kill it. And then the northernmost one's attacking all of your twice. One's attacking the slams. 21 was the high. That's a miss. Halo Spores on which one? The south one there?
Yep.
That's 18
I think the other guys.
Ooh, we failed. It took 3 necro. That's 3.
8.
Nice.
Sorry, how
8
much damage did I take before?
You took 12 bludgeoning. Be down to 90. All right, mounds are done. Disadvantage. Okay, all of your turn. Longsword hit for 15 slashing.
Okay, second. Oh, there's a crit.
Ooh, crit. And you could lot. Oh, but you didn't. So that
No,
is
I need a 20 to. I need a natural 20 to do the head lopping.
so 37 points of damage. Boom, and
Is disadvantage on his next
Disadvantage
attack. I don't have advantage, so it's just a normal hit
15.
for another 15.
Got it.
Yeah.
Wazid, your turn.
And I'm going to move around to this side of it.
Okay.
I'm going to come back down the stairs and I'm going to win Firebolt.
Wind firebolts. All right.
Let's see.
That's a
Nice.
hit.
And there's the other one.
That's a hit. So 21 on the north one becomes 10, and 10 on the south one becomes 5.
And that's all I got.
Okay, that runs over Dusty, your turn.
So Dusty will. I want to take out the brain first. So maybe I'll cast Dissonant Whispers. It can hear. We know that. It doesn't need to see. But
Yep.
so maybe we will do that. It looks like it's pretty. It looks pretty hurt, right?
Yeah, and it actually, as the thing in the middle died, it kind of scrunched together,
Okay.
which means you think it's almost all one body.
So why don't we cast it at second level?
Okay,
18 Wisdom save.
got him. 9, got it. Anything else, Dusty?
I don't
So
think
is the creature going to try to move away and give us opportunity attacks?
No,
Okay.
no, it just like the mass shrunk a little bit. Oh, I'm sorry, Dissonant
Supposed
Whispers.
to move.
Oh, I see
Yeah.
what you're saying. I was thinking Vicious Mockery still. Okay,
Supposed to move
so
away
Wisdom
from
save, move half speed. Okay, so it's going to go away from you with its reaction. 1. That will provoke from you, Spore.
And that's just it's a normal staff because it only lasts 13.
So all 3 of you get an attack. Let's do Spore first. We'll do them in order here. 13 is a miss. Then we'll do Dreg, if you want to take a reaction. And do you want to attack the north one or the south one? North one. That's a hit. That finished it. The head transfers... Oops. The head transfers to the other one. I mean, the head stays there. As it morphs together, the head is still there. It's gone. Okay, now Oliver, your attack. Okay. That was Dusty. Anything else, Dusty?
I think everyone else is inspired. I don't have any.
Okay, I will follow, if I may move here, and
Yeah.
start attacking again. I raise my glaive and try to cut the undead from up to down.
27 damage.
I will do it again.
Hit again for 26 damage.
Okay, I will do it again with the back of my glaive.
That's a miss. When you use your inspiration, bardic inspiration, that is. Okay, Drake's done. Spore.
I will bonus action move my hex. And then I will build touch.
That's a hit.
19 for 16. And then I will move with Q. That's 20. Right.
After Spore, Olvir, your turn.
Well, that was fast. I'll move up. I'll do standard attack. Oh, darn
Ooh,
it.
12's a miss.
Second.
13's
Wow.
a miss.
All that luck is going away.
That hit.
There's
15
Yep,
slashing,
and-
slowed him down.
Yep. I'm done.
After Olvir, Ozid, your turn.
I will step down. If you can't invent something unique, steal something good from someone else, I will cast Dissonant Whispers.
Oh, nice. Okay. Wisdom saving throw. He takes 10 psychic and begins to move away. They're provoking from Olvir. If you don't
All
kill
right.
him, Drake gets to go next. Ooh, miss.
Okay.
Drake, your turn. Miss. Spore, your turn.
That's the first miss for the glaive.
Miss. Ozid's done. You move where you want. Ozid runs over. Dusty, your turn.
Well, do the same thing again.
Turn. Did the mound have a turn?
Oh, I completely got rid of the mound, didn't I?
Yeah, that
Add
also.
turn.
is-
Dun, 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 dun. He comes back to here. And let's see who he attacks. 1 through 3. This middle guy, Drag's gonna. Okay, slam on Drag. Hit for 11,
Yeah.
Drake. Oh, no. Yeah, even with a 19, hit for 11. And then missed. Okay, then Dusty.
Yeah, so Dusty.
2 points of fire.
Move in a little bit, and then I will just cast. Let's at first level. We'll try and put it to sleep.
12
Everyone
necro,
can take
too.
it out.
Got 12 necro to it. Sleep
And I will
spell. You know,
Cast it with
undead
my.
are immune. Did you still want to do sleep spell?
Oh,
Did
forgetting
it,
that they're
though?
undead.
Did what?
That's a con check, right?
Say
Well,
say
no,
the
but
same
they're,
thing.
they.
Ah.
Yeah, and they. I'll do the same thing. I will just cast this in it with.
All right, wisdom save.
I know.
This 8. I think everyone's already used the reactions though, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Only goes 10 feet though. Okay, finish your move where you want, Dusty, and then Drag your turn.
Now it's time to finish this thing with my glaive. Every time I say so, something very bad happens.
Oh, that's great.
Critical.
That is
I would
done.
like to smite, but I don't feel like I want to smite because of opportunity.
You killed it. The thing is dead, and now you have the laboratory all covered in the fleshy remains that fall down from the ceiling in globules and chunks. The head falls to your feet, drag and rolls right next to your boot. Looks up at you blankly.
Okay.
So you have the head around the northern part of the room and the southern part of the room. Notes and journals and such. You have some shelving with some potion vials in it.
I would like to, talking about potions, I'd like to go over to Dreg and give him a beer, which looks a lot like a potion of healing, greater healing.
Well, I was going to use my once prolonged rest ability, and it takes an action, so it's something I'm probably not going to use this entire adventure.
Okay.
And use the what's the name of it?
Healing something? Like
Healing
heal hand.
something.
Heal hand
Heal
with some
hand.
features.
Yeah.
No, it's
There
definitely
you
healing
go.
something.
Yeah. There we go.
Nice.
14 points to drag.
It's weird how they changed
Thank
that.
you very much.
That changed for the better for Azamir, but you're like, if you have the other one that does damage, it changed for the worse. I think.
Yeah, radiant consumption is pretty bad now.
Yeah. But they made healing hands a lot stronger. Well, not necessarily, because you would have healed 16 otherwise, huh? You do your character level before?
Yeah, I mean, in
Yeah.
retrospect, I don't know if anybody would make an Asimir with the new rules, but oh well.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so
I'll still hit him with the potion. So take 13 more.
So Dreg, to do your hit points to go up, click your token, click the green circle with a 97 in it, and type plus 27 hit.
Okay, I already had 14, so now we'll add the 13. Okay.
Yep. Can I? Oh, don't throw that away. Can I get that back though? Yeah. I just
Thanks a lot, party.
take the vial back and put it in.
Use it for storing stuff later.
Yeah, like eyeballs,
Nice.
spit. Yeah.
Okay, so there's
If we
something.
can do something, I will go near Spore and then near Dusty, and I will use my healing hand to restore the missing hit point. Shouldn't be that much, but...
So 4 for Spore and 8 for Dusty. 12.
Then one last thing, if I may ask, I would use a Cure Light Wands on me of 3rd level, and then with Harness Divine Power, I will recover a spell slot of 3rd level.
Sounds good.
Should be like this.
Because if not, I can just cure wounds on you to get you back to that now.
Yeah, do your cure spell. Add your hit points as you like. So there's a
So
platform.
it's
There's
3rd level.
Okay, so in this room, there is numerous books containing notes open on tables around the room. There's a book containing potion recipes and lab notes. There's a couple potion vials that look like they still have potions in them. You could taste them to find out. There's 2 of them. There's a journal bound in dark leather amid the scattered notes.
Ovier will go to one of the potions and taste it.
Potion of greater healing. More potion on that.
Dusty will always do a...
Potion of stone giant strength. Sorry to get your hopes up there.
25. Like the Strahd thing.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I gave to.
Yeah, so now you guys have 2 of those potions. You could each
Yeah,
of the
one
fighters
for
could draw
Dreg
one.
and one for Olivier.
If only one of you downs one. Well, both of the fighters have one, right?
Yeah.
If you want to drink. Okay, so the journal. There's a black journal there amongst the notes, and that's really the only thing of note in the room besides those potions. Then there's to your east a platform. You can't see what's up there. It's open.
Black
It's,
journal can't be a problem, right? I mean, that's got to be nothing.
Yeah, there's
I'm
nothing.
sure
You want me
it's
to touch
fine.
it? Want me to touch it?
Probably poetry.
Yeah.
Why don't you taste it this time?
Yeah,
Or
let me stage it. Like a tentacle comes out of my rib cage and touches it.
Okay.
Is there anything invisible or shape changed in the room?
No.
Or ethereal? Okay.
all normal.
Okay.
There's also the head.
Tom, is that you typing in chat?
No,
or is that?
That's all.
Okay.
There's
That's weird.
2 things left. There's the black journal. There is the head.
you know, if we have a minute, I would cast Detect as a ritual. If everyone's willing to hang out for a minute while you look around, see
Okay.
if those
Yeah.
are magical items.
No magical items in the room. The blue
Okay.
flames and the 2 braziers are magical by continual flame.
Is the head male or female or?
The head is male.
Oh.
The head is male, so you have that guy's head.
Can I touch
it? Nothing happens when you touch the head,
Oh.
so you can take that.
Does the head match the description of any of the statues we've seen?
You would guess the head is the head of Bryn, the bachelor sage.
Love
And-
triangle.
Spore, you're looking at the journal, right? The journal is Bryn's journal. Previous entries in the journal describe a voice in Bryn's head telling him he doesn't have to be alone. All he has to do is write his lonely thoughts into his book, which you then look at his book. And the last thing you see in his book is last entry in his book.
Is it like a bullet journal? Is it like done in gel pen?
Maybe, yeah. I've spent
All
my
the
years in
eyes are little
solitude,
hearts.
researching all the cruel things that threaten my realm. Protect the people I love, but Vecna is not one of those cruel things. He promises life, an eternity of it, if only we lend ourselves to his wisdom. For my servitude, he has promised a great gift, a way for everyone I love to be together. So great is this gift that I shall take all of the realm into my warm embrace. Imagine a world that is one, a world that is me. Then you have the disturbing thought that the 3 masses of flesh
Were the
could
three?
have been the other 2, sages.
Mm.
Now you
Nice.
put it into that, and now this area that looms above you, these steep flight of steps go up 10 feet in just a 5-foot range, and they lead up to like an observatory.
The Black Gate. Didn't we read about that?
You read about
Yeah.
like a. So here's this observatory area. The floor is covered in black tentacles that slither in pools of fresh blood. There are, in addition, writings in the middle of the room that the tentacles avoid. Specifically, the tentacles seem to avoid the 3 circles at the apexes of the triangle, although the tentacles do cover the rest of the writing. There's also 3 pools in the room with writing around them. On the far wall, tentacles frame a black circular gate made of barbed, pitch black metal. Above, over your head, is a glass ceiling, which looks upon the endless expanse of the plane of limbo. Okay, so the floor of this room would be difficult terrain with the tentacles writhing around in it. And they lash out and try to, like, bite at you, but you guys are all fully healed and fully armored. They have no effect on you. Just treat the ground as difficult. The gate on the far side of the room, you can see, is about 10 feet in diameter.
Hey, Tom.
Yeah.
Rules question. The sword says it allows me to cast spells. Can I use my meta magic on the spells that I can cast from the sword?
I'd have to look that up. Maybe you can look that up while we're doing other stuff. Whatever you find, we'll go with.
Is
Do
the guy with the sorcerer, right? Generally, yes. I mean,
if you do a search for Sage Advice space meta magic on item spells, you'll probably find something that gives you an answer. Okay. The observatory and the black gate. So here's the black gate right here, 10 feet in diameter, black metal gate surrounding tentacles. Tentacles all over the floor, but they avoid this circle and this circle and this circle.
Is there painted something in particular in the circle that we can see from our position?
The writing on the circle is infernal, and the connecting writing also infernal, and it is various prayers, it appears, to Vecna.
Clear, thank you.
Your answer. Thanks for looking that up.
So what I'd like to do is I'm going to use 4 meta magic points. I'm going to extend the duration of fly, and then I am going to twin spell on Dregorexter fly as well. So we'll both be flying for 2 hours.
Nice.
Oh, I'm not used to this, but thank you.
And then I probably should roll a D100 to see if there is a wild surge. All right, no wild surge.
Boris new to this world, but has never seen a paladin quite like this.
Where do you guys want to go?
Into the room, through the black gate.
When you get close enough, the tentacles writhe and squirm under your feet and try to even bite at you, but you're all fully protected, so they don't get through. The gate, when you get close enough to inspect it in detail, it has scenes that are wrought within the metal. One scene is a man in wizard robes, raising his hands before a tall tower. There's other men and women bowing down to this man, and you note that one of the bowing figures is missing its head. The second scene displays a man sitting in a ritual circle, drinking from a goblet. This man is missing his left eye. Third scene shows a withered undead spellcaster battling a figure in full plate mail, which looks a lot like the plate mail you're wearing now, Dreg, who's wielding an ornate longsword as a tower crumbles in the background. And the figure, the old spellcaster, is missing his left hand.
So we have to put the head, the eye, and the hand into these circles to open the gate. But what circle? Is it the colored ones, or is it the ones scribed on the floor?
The colored ones are pools. The writings around them seem to be of probably the sage's original, you would suspect, dwelling. Whereas this new white writing, the new white chalk, maybe like used carved in the ground with bones, is infernal and prayers to the whisper.
Wait, are there bones in this room?
Well, there's skulls and stuff.
Like piles of them?
Not piles, no. Chained to the wall. Like.
Is there enough that I can turn one into an undead? What do you think about that idea of putting them in the circle? Do these scripts on the floor look like they match any of the 3 scenes?
Now that you think that, you know, one you should put a hand in, one an eye, and one a head.
We happen to have each of those, right?
Yep.
In our portable hole.
Yep.
We have an eyeball, a hand, and a goal.
Well, I don't know if we took the head, but it was back in the last room, so...
Yeah, someone should run and grab the skull. I'm happy to...
Oh, no, I had it. I grabbed it. I put it on my shoulder. I thought I was going to keep it.
Yeah.
Like a parrot.
And you're making it talk to you.
Yeah. What is that?
The spores are animating it.
Kill them all. Kill them all. Just kidding.
Okay, you going to do that? You going to put the hand...
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay,
what
as
could
you
go
put
wrong?
them into the circles, they disappear immediately.
Oh!
But then you look at the carving on the wall at the gate, and now that the guy that was missing his head has a head. Do you want to try the next thing?
Yeah.
Okay, you put the hand in, now the guy missing a hand has a hand. You put the eye in, now the guy missing an eye has an eye. When you do that, put
Thank you.
you all where you're standing when you do that last one.
I'd be, because I always like to be involved. I guess I was at this circle trying to drop something in.
Once you're
Is
happy
there
where
a
you're
spot
standing,
that says to be safe from the whispered one, stand here? Is there like any instructions on the floor?
Yeah.
like that?
no.
I think
Stay 5 feet away before breaking glass.
Olvir's gonna hover where he's at 10 feet off.
All right.
Like a cat, I've climbed up the wall here.
Roll initiative when you're happy where you're standing.
what could go wrong? Nothing.
I'm rolling some wicked initiative today.
You are. Wait, it's that quick? It's that quick? Like, that's it?
The door
Oh my gosh.
bursts open and a pulse of energy shoots out, dispelling every spell that's 6th level or lower on each of you. So the fly spells drop. You two drop to the ground. Alvir, you were 10 feet up, so you take 1 point of damage and start prone.
Wonderful.
And you look up a inclined processional hall. It's blanketed in ash. Blue flame erupts in the braziers of the hall, and they glisten upon the body of a corpse decorated in tattered purple robes with an ornate gold breastplate. Got a picture. Ornate gold breastplate. Inside his chest is a gold and red book. He's missing his left eye and left hand. He is Vecna. With a cruel glance at you, Vecna says in a raspy voice that nonetheless carries across the room, "You will never make it up this hill." And you guys rolled initiative. Roll his initiative. Let's see what else happens when that door opens. Oh, the walls of the processional hall that climbs in front of you, they're cracked stone, and you see the tormented dead as they cry out to you from the walls themselves. So anywhere starting from like this point right here and on, the walls have like undead embedded within them. You think getting within 5 feet of any of those walls, north or south, would be a bad idea. The blue flames light up the hall, processional hall. The ceiling of that thing is enormously high, maybe like 100 feet high. So you have clear line of sight up to Vecna if you're within 5 feet of the gate, or if you're in the gate itself. And that black there, that's just the passageway of the gate. You can move through it, no problem. The doors are open now. Stairs are all difficult terrain. Oh, and then one last thing. You look to behind you. You hear blue flames erupt out of the braziers in that chamber back here. And this whole chamber is engulfed in blue flame. And you think the chambers past it to the west are engulfed in blue flame. And the wave of flame is moving toward you from the left side of the screen to the right side of the screen. It ends right at the base of these stairs right now. It's moving fast enough that you think it will be to the gate by the end of the first round. So the wave of flame is coming your direction. Vecna stands in front of you. Olvir is prone on the ground, but reacts first. Go ahead, Olvir.
So I have a few things I'm going to do. First, I'm going to cast Fly again with 2 more points from Telluride. That's it for the day. Then I...
Oh, and one more thing I should say before you cast the spell, just in case it matters to you.
Yeah.
Oftentimes, spells out of items can't be countered, but in this instance, they may be able to, given Vecna's extreme power. So do you still want to cast that spell?
I do, because I don't know if I would know that.
Okay.
And the other thing is, if he does that, then maybe someone else will have a chance of getting something through. So.
Right. He will counterspell your fly spell. Also do 21 points of psychic damage to you if the spell fails, which it auto does, since he auto fails 4 less. So 21 psychic, and your turn still.
All right. So I'll take. Thanks for the temps. I take 12 of that, and then I will then instead. If you tried to cast a spell and it got countered spelled, I guess, yeah, you can't cast another spell. All right, then I'm going to just try to run up that hill. That's my movement.
And actually, that's difficult terrain, that last square, because it steps, so you don't only get to...
Oh, okay. Then I'm going to... I use my action, try to cast a spell. I will action surge and then dash. 5, 10... 15, 20, 25, 30? Or is it just...
It's just when you enter, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so you go running towards Vecna.
Yeah, and I use my action. I have a bonus action, but I cast the spell, so I guess I am done.
Okay, Vecna's turn. He will step forward to Alvir. He'll multi-attack, which is... First thing he's going to do is Flight of the Damned, which is only going to hit Alvir and Dreg. Due to the smallness of the door and the altitude change, the 3 of you in the room are out of the area of this effect. It does... Oh, and you'll see the damage is multiplied by 1.5. So don't be surprised when you see damage that's higher than the damage the monster can do. So 77 necrotic damage to the two of you, and frighten you for a minute. 22 con save halves it, and you're not.
Okay, well, let's make this con save.
Inspiration before, if you want to use inspiration.
Yeah, let's do that. I'm going to burn the inspiration. Wow, that's not going to make it either. I'm going to use Indomitable.
You can still have advantage on your Indomitable.
Oh, it's not an autosave?
It's a reroll.
It's a reroll. Okay, then I'm going to just roll again. Hopefully I make it.
Wasn't there something about the Paladin Aura and maybe out of it, but
He's out of it,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
But I made the roll.
But you made it, so half of 77 is... And you
37?
resist necrotic, right?
I do, so it'll be...
19 damage total. And you are not frightened. Okay, now the
Yeah.
Paladin. 22 con
Okay,
save.
now for me, I will do con save. I shouldn't be frightened anyway because of my aura, but definitely I need to do the con check for the damage.
That
Nice.
makes it with your Paladin Aura, so you take half of 77, which is 38.
So Il Mother saved me this time.
So 38 damage to you. That's Vecna's Light of the Damned, which is him.
33. Sorry. How much damage I take? The half of 77. Okay.
38. Yeah, 38 damage. And did you have any attempts remaining? I think 0 attempts. Okay. So Vecna conjures a torrent of flying spectral entities that pass through all creatures in the cone before dissipating, and then he will do multi-attack times 2. So he uses a dagger called Afterthought to stab at Olivir. 21 Olivir, that's a miss, right?
Yep.
And then second dagger attack, Afterthought, 30 to hit.
Oof, that will hit.
Okay, so it's 14 magic piercing, 18 necrotic,
14.
so it's only 9.
So, yeah, so 23.
Yep. Plus you have entropy now, which means you cannot regain hit points. You're going to take necrotic damage at the start of your turn. I'll reroll it at the start of each of your turns. 20 con save immediately after this damage. So when you take the damage, you can end it, but you have to wait until then to make the con save. So you're suffering from entropy. Let's see, time bomb, and then moved. Then he'll do a vile teleport, bonus action to a space he can see. So he vile teleports up to there, and when he leaves, he does 14 psychic damage to you, to Olivir.
My brain hurts.
And
I'm down to even at the beginning, but I may ask, do I have any potion?
you have a potion of stone giant strength.
And greater healing. Didn't we grab those in the previous room, though?
Yeah. Whichever of you wants to use a greater healing potion first has the party's greater healing potion. We'll
Roger.
decide that when you use it.
Okay, so I have Greater Healing and Stone Giant potion, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I will try now to drink the Greater Healing potion.
So that is that's going to heal you for 4d4 plus 4, Drake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 14 points back, Drake. That's an action. What else you want to do?
It's a range.
It will be here or there.
Where did you start? I forgot where you started. There?
I started here.
There. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, that's it.
That's it. Okay, after Drake, Dusty.
Well, he's probably going to be resistant to this, but I gotta try and use it. I think Dusty will move up.
Don't forget, the room you guys are all in, next round will be engulfed in flames.
Yeah, so I gotta get out of there anyway. So I'm coming into the next room.
You have a speed of 40 because that has 40 feet of movement.
Yeah, I will use my feline agility.
Okay.
80 feet of movement. I want to get 60 feet. I will cast Eye Bite.
Ooh, he's going to counter, but it won't be automatic. So he used one of his reactions so far. Oh, his turn came up though, so all his reactions reset. So this will be one of his reactions. He's down to 2 for this round.
Eye Bite.
Eye Bite 6th level?
Yep.
Okay, so his Dread counterspell is going to have to roll a DC 16 intelligence check at an 18 on the check. So he countered the Eye Bite, and you take 8 psychic, Dusty.
8 psychic.
Yeah.
No, it's gonna get worse.
What else you got?
Who's near me? I guess Bardic Inspiration already. What else can I do? Fire someone else. That is not. Is anyone lacking inspiration at the moment?
Dragus.
Yeah, Dreg.
Yes,
I
me.
will inspire you and give you back your Bardic Inspiration.
All right, Spore, your turn.
Thanks a lot.
All right. Symbiotic. I will pop that. Give myself the temporary hit points. And I will move 20 here out of the line of sight because I don't want my spell to get countered, so he can't see me, right?
Actually, yeah, anywhere in the room he can't see you right now. If you're beyond the black gate, he can't see you.
Okay.
Neither can you see him.
All right. I will scream out, and my scream turns into that of a dragon. My face elongates into a plague doctor's mask and wings of spread out from my back, and I become kind of a Draco Lich kind of looking thing. That's 20. I use and this is up to you how you want to do this.
So you've
but I
only
have
gone-
6.
You've gone, let's see, 1, 2, 3. That's 30 feet. So you've done half your movement so far, a little bit less than half. And now your speed changes to a fly speed of 60.
60.
So we'll say you have 35 feet left, so 7 more squares
I thought I
in
had
your
it.
single move.
Yeah.
You could have cast that here, though, right away and have all 60 feet.
Yeah, but I calculated if I had done it right here, that I could end up right here. That's what I was doing before. I was counting out
Very best you could have is 60 feet of movement would be 12 squares. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. So there or behind.
Yeah, it was going to be right here.
Okay.
And then I will. Where's my icon at? So then I will breathe a cone of force, a 60-foot cone of force on Vecna.
I think you do that breath when you cast it, or as a bonus in following.
Okay, I didn't know if that was part of the.
Let's see what the spell says.
No, it says when you cast.
When
I
you
just
cast.
didn't know what that
And is it
meant.
a bonus on following rounds?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So yeah. So when you cast the spell back there, of course you can see him, but that's a good thing. Otherwise you wouldn't get the spell off.
Yeah.
And the following rounds are a bonus you can breathe.
Might
That's
put a
nice. So you got
concentration
some
on.
high movement. Spores done. Ozzy, your turn.
So I have you said something I want. So I'm going to move.
As long as you're in this room, he can't see you.
So you have to. I can't see any of my party because I have to cross the threshold. Or?
No, actually you can see your whole party because you can see your party from the room. But you can't see the second flight of steps up from
Okay.
where Vecna's at.
And you have to go up the steps to see the second flight.
Yeah. Once you're past the gate, the ceiling's 100 feet high. See, the gate's only 10 feet high, so it blocks a down angle, seeing through it. But once you step through the gate, the ceiling's 100 feet high and everyone can see everything.
All right. I was here. Let me start that over. So I'm gonna give me that limits what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cast a spell. Where is my? I'm gonna cast Crown of Stars. I gotta find the button, but it doesn't have any effect this round anyway. So
Do I have that right? Is that not even concentration?
it's not even concentration.
Nice.
And then I'm going to move 15, 20, and then 25, 30, I think.
Yep, you can see him now.
And I can see him now. And can I actually shoot at him, or does it have to be in the next? No, it's a blah. You can then use a bonus action to send one of your motes streaking toward.
You can shoot him because you don't shoot as part of the spell. Shoot as a bonus after. So yeah, you can definitely shoot.
Let's see. Click it again so I don't have foreknowledge of the hit-to-hit roll. That probably misses.
17 on the attack roll is a miss.
All right,
Good
and
damage.
that's the end of my turn.
Okay, after OZ, that's the end of that round. Now, Olvir, your turn. Remember, don't get within 5 feet of any north or south wall. Otherwise, there's undead that will attack you in the walls. Oh, and also the whole room behind you is full of flame.
Great. Hopefully it stops at the gate. Do I have a bardic
It looks like it's
inspiration?
not stopping, so you need to clear this first level this round.
Okay. Do I have bardic inspiration now?
Olvir, you do, yeah.
Okay. Unless there's any difficult terrain, I think I can make it to him.
It's the stairs are difficult.
The stairs are difficult. Yeah. Okay. All right. So that's 10 feet, and then 15, 20, 25, 30. I get to the bottom of the stairs. My goodness, I don't feel like being a pincushion to him every single time and not doing any damage. So I'm gonna stay there and take the dodge action and object interaction sheath Tellarite, my sword.
All right, Vecna's turn. See if he recharges his Flight of the Damned. Oh, he does. So, Flight of the Damned on everyone. 54 necrotic, 22 con save for half. You're immune to fright if you're next to the paladin, but Spore or Olvir could be fright.
With the angle of the stairs, does that maybe keep people in the back from getting the Flight of the Damned?
No, you had to be on the other side of the gate.
Okay, all right. So 54 save for half.
Necrotic. If you resist necrotic, which I know 2 of you at least do.
Yeah.
There's how you roll a 1 on your saving throw.
I'll use my inspiration.
I'm not in range. Yeah, I'm still way
Olvir
too far
is
ahead.
+3, and he's helping Dusty and OZ.
I'm not going to take inspiration. Actually,
Looks like I rolled a 6.
Remember, you got to use it before you roll.
there's no way I can actually pass this, I don't think. Unless I roll 20.
I want to use my inspiration also.
I'm okay with that.
So what's the DC for the Flight of the Damned?
22 con
22.
save.
Okay, then I'm gonna use the bardic inspiration on that.
Okay.
If that's
It is allowed.
So-
Yeah, that's after the roll.
okay. And then I'll take half of half. 25, 27, 13.
And don't forget your necrotic resistance spore, the damage.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I took it.
Okay. If you used your inspiration, take off the 3-leaf icon. If you used a bardic inspiration, take off the little flying Nike-like symbol. If you're frightened, put a fear symbol on your token. Only Olvir or Spore can be frightened. I think it's only Spore.
I can't be frightened.
You mean to fright Spore?
Yep.
Yeah, you are. Nice. That is it for that. And then we'll step forward 1, 2. Multi-attacking. Did the Flight of the Damned. Do Afterthought. 26 to hit.
So here, can I use my reaction?
Dusty, yes, you may.
I have one more cutting words left. Try and lower his attack.
Oh, still hit, maybe.
Wow.
Olvir can stop it, though.
Jeez.
Well, and the point of me sheathing my sword is so I can cast a spell. So I'm going to cast shield.
Okay, that blocks the first one, less effective counterspells the shield, which he will do using one of his reactions.
Oh, okay.
So for his reaction count, then he'll red counterspell the shield spell. He'll take 5 psychic damage, Olvir.
Okay, so I will. So I take how much from the dagger?
The dagger, you take 9 piercing, 5 necrotic, so down to 2 for the necrotic part.
Okay, so 11 plus 5, 16. Okay.
Yeah. And I forgot your entropy last round. So let's do the first entropy you had last round. We'll do the dagger for that. So last round, at the start of your turn, the entropy, you took 15 necrotic. That's down to 7. And you got a con save DC 20 immediately to end that entropy. No, okay, so you still have that entropy going, so he doesn't need to roll that next entropy. No big deal there. Then he'll do a second Afterthought dagger attack. Then that's his multi-attack. Then I'll teleport bonus action.
I was dodging, so does that make any difference on either of those attacks?
No, the 26 would have been a 30 dodging.
Okay, all right.
You might not have cast the shield spell in that case, because you couldn't have shielded it, right? Oh, no, it was 26 with the dodge, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay, so you go in, he teleported back 6 to there, and as far as teleport, you take 15 psychic, Olvir.
Okay,
And,
I need resistance to psychics.
Yeah, Vecna's done. And
Okay, I will move at the maximum rate possible.
let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We get you there.
Okay, but here it's because I've dashed.
Yep.
Okay, so I could have only a bonus action now, and so I will do nothing because I don't think I have a bonus action to use here.
Your turn, Dusty.
Olvir, do you already have protection from evil and good?
No.
I have it.
Right.
Olvir does not.
No, I do not.
So I think
But
that might help you.
Yeah, a lot more hit points will help me more though.
Why don't we do that first? Because why don't I cure wounds on Olvir?
Okay. Vecna's going to counter that with one of his reactions. So
Yeah.
down to 1 reaction. Counter the Cure Wound spell. You take 17 psychic, Dusty.
Sorry about that.
No, it's okay. Yeah, not your fault.
Bonus action, not really much left to do. I have 1 bardic inspiration left. So, and it looks like you've lost that Olvir and you might need it. So I will use my last, no point in dying with it. I will give you the last bardic inspiration.
All right, thank you.
All right, Spore, your turn.
I'll fly to
Cast
here.
something.
I will hit him with a cone of force. 24 force. DC 18. So 24 force to him.
He failed it, but he'll use one of his legendaries to make it. 4 legendaries, and he takes
12 force. And then I will chill touch him. 26
You'll counter your
for...
chill touch, so that'll use up his last reactions, and you'll take 15 psychic. You want to move any further?
No. I want to stay
there.
right there.
OZ, your turn.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. All right. Who wants to be where they're not? You guys want to go for a little magic carpet ride?
He's got an awesome spell.
Here you go.
Sure.
Boom.
Up to 5 creatures he sees, he can teleport to a vacant space he sees within 120. He can put you guys anywhere you want to be. Just move where you want to be, basically.
Just put yourselves where you
Put
want
you
to
guys
be.
where you want to be.
Enough of this chasing him nonsense.
Nice. I like it, OZ.
Nobody else is going?
No, I'm gonna go.
I will go. Yes.
Move where you want to be, Drag. Anywhere you want to be, Drag.
Maybe not exactly in front. Yes. Okay.
I'm gonna go.
Nice, Dusty. Smart.
And I'm going to go here.
Nice, OZ.
And then as a bonus action, I'm going to fling a crown star at him.
Go for it. 21 hit. 25 radiant.
That's the end of
Yeah,
my
you
turn.
guys got him cornered. That's what you had to do. You had to move fast and get behind him. OZ did it. Nicely done. Into the round, fire comes 6. You guys moved a long way away from it that round. So there's where the blue flames are. Coming your way. That's it for that. Olvir, your turn. Olvir, you are suffering from the Afterthought dagger attack. So you're going to take 9 necro at the start of your turn, or 4, and a 20 con save to get rid of that.
Hey, let's see if I do it.
And you have +3 from the paladin.
Yeah.
Made it.
Cool.
So take off the time bomb, and your turn.
All right. Well, I'm really hurt, but I'm gonna go out swinging. I draw Telerai and say, I'll put a big diamond on you if you hit. I'm gonna use my Tides of Chaos to grant me advantage on the first attack. A 26.
That is a hit. That is a hit. 15 magic slashing and slow him down.
Second attack, 21 will
is
hit.
a hit. 15 more magic slashing.
Okay, final attack, 23.
15 magic slashing.
And I can't sheath my sword now, so I'm just gonna have to hope I don't get hit. All right, I'm done.
Do you want to move anywhere? Or you just stay there?
I
I'll
want to
get you a potion as soon as I can.
Yeah, I want to be in an easy spot to get to in case someone wants to heal or hand me something. So
you're good there?
I'm gonna stay there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Vecna's turn. His reactions reset. Good use of that spell when his reactions were down.
I was counting on Spore casting something.
Yeah. And Spore did that just as a sacrifice. That's how he is. Okay, so Vecna, recharge. Does not recharge the Flight of the Damned. So now he's got maybe
Thanks
what's
to
worse,
Mother.
the Rotten Fate.
I'll
He
be into
will
that.
finish off Olvir with Rotten Fate.
He'll try.
We'll see. 150 necrotic Olvir, 22 con save to have it. I think either way,
Yeah,
1 to 0.
he probably. Even if I save, I'm gonna. I might be destroyed. Well,
you
no, I
you won't be
be
destroyed. You have 157 hit points right now before destruction.
Well, here's my con save. And since I'm dying, I'm gonna use the. Oh wait. What's the DC?
22 con.
All right, so I'm
You made
at
it.
20.
You made
Yeah.
it with the Paladin's Aura.
And then
But you're still 0,
sorry.
right?
Yeah, I take 0. I'm at 0.
Okay, so you fall down to the ground unconscious with the Rotten Fate from Vecna. Then he's going to turn his attention to 1 through 3. It's Drag.
Yeah.
It is Drag. He's going to stab at Drag with Afterthought. 15 misses Drag. Stab at Drag again with Afterthought. 15 misses you twice, Drag. And then he's going to teleport. I'll teleport.
No.
1, 2, 3, 6. Up to the stairs there. Drag and Dusty. Olvir, you're going to take 1 death save failure, so damage here from this. And Drag and Dusty and Olvir and Spore
Oops.
are going to take 14 psychic each.
Okay.
And
So we take 14 psychic.
14 psychic. And the disheartening thing is he gains 80. That's it for Vecna. Drag, your turn.
That's it? That's all
all you can
that's
do.
all I can do?
That's it.
That's a lot.
Wimp?
Just a second, I will remove the 14. Okay, I'm ready. I will use all of my movement. No, before this, I will move here. I will try to stabilize the paladin, the fighters.
You're going to lay hands on him and auto-stabilize
Yes,
him?
lay
and give him
hand, and I will use all my lay of hand on him.
How much you got left?
It's 67, if I'm
right.
not wrong. That's because I'm legal good.
Nicely
And stupid.
good, Olvir. 67 hit points back. Drag, you still have your inspiration, right?
Yes, I
You
have.
do? I'll give the inspiration I would have given to you to Olvir. So Olvir, you have inspiration again. Pick off the red circle. Any other movement, Drag? Are we all done?
No, I just tell him, now let's go and kill him.
Okay, Dusty, you're too close to a wall, Dusty. You're going to take a saving throw as undead reach out from the wall to grab you. DC on the saving throw is Dex 15.
24.
No problem. You ignore those things. What do you want to do, Dusty?
I will step away from the wall, somewhere where I'm not right next to a wall. He's gonna counter this again, but I will cast Dissonant Whispers.
Okay. He will counter that using one of his reactions. 2 left this round. And you're going to take...
Okay.
You're still within 5 feet of the wall, Dusty, so you probably want to move to the...
Right,
anything else,
I have
Dusty?
to move that far. I don't think I can do anything else.
All right. Spore, your
Some
turn.
movement. Yep.
Okay, go there. Hit you with 30 points of force damage. DC 18
18
Dex save.
save. Dex.
Nope.
Nailed it. So you use
30.
a legendary and take 15 force. 3 of those left. Anything else? Spore.
Yeah, just because why not burn another so how many reactions has he used?
One
That's
so
the
far.
second. Well,
Drake didn't do anything to do him. Only Dusty is gone since him.
Burn it anyway.
all right. Chill touch. 23 for
Counter the
78.
Chill touch for 14 psychic to you.
All right. So
There's
that's
down to 1.
-8. Openstein. All right, -6.
So I will use 2 sorcery points to quicken a firebolt. All right.
Doing 14 to you.
All right. Be that way.
Now bring the wood.
Now I will cast. We'll cast Sunbeam. Is that the one I want? Yeah. Where's that? I'm sorry, I have trouble finding the buttons.
Be the very
Right
end
there.
almost.
Nice.
Undead have disadvantage on a con save DC 18. That's another spell that's super high level. It's not concentration. Am I right on that?
Well, no, it is concentration.
No, I'm wrong. Oh, there's a C. Okay. Okay.
It's
18 con save disadvantage.
It's concentration, but it's long lasting. I don't have to cast it again.
Holy cow, he made the save. But he takes 16 radiant.
That's the end of my turn.
Drozid, we got the fire coming. Then we got Olvir. Olvir, you're next to a wall, so Dex save DC 15. And you have Paladin +3. And Bardic Inspiration if you roll 2 though. You made it.
I made it. All right. I am going to stand up, and since he can't counter it, I'm going to use the... these stairs are still difficult terrain here?
Correct.
Yeah, okay. Then I'm going to cast bonus action Expeditious Retreat.
Okay.
And so I think that gives me my full movement as a bonus action as part of the spell. So 5,
cast
10.
and as a bonus dash. Yeah.
Yep.
So you gotta
5,
stand
10.
up first, that's 3. 4, 5, that's one of your moves. Then you get a dash again for free. It's as a bonus. Then you can dash as an action if you want to.
Yeah, I don't think I need to though, do I? 10. Yeah, I can get right up to him with 25 feet of movement. And then we'll do what I normally do. Let's finish him, Telerai, and I'm gonna swing. I'm gonna use my inspiration on the first swing.
Okay.
28. Yeah, darn
It's
it.
15 slashing.
Then I'm going to use Tides of Chaos because I just cast a leveled spell. It reset, so I'm going to get an advantage on the next roll.
It actually only resets when you trigger the wild magic, right?
Tides of Chaos. I was just looking at it. I'm pretty... Yeah.
It triggers when the magic is surge, yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's once per long rest and triggers on a wild magic surge.
Because I can't put it in the thing, but D&D Beyond says you can roll after you cast... Oh, okay, never mind. So when I cast Expeditious Retreat, I should roll a D20.
Yeah, it did in the macro though. You rolled a 10.
All right, cool. All right, then just a normal attack with the second roll.
Okay.
Darn it. Had it been.
15 more,
Okay. Yeah, and the last one.
Hit again for 15 more.
Yeah, so his movement's reduced by 10.
Got it.
And, yeah, I'm done.
Okay, this turn resets his reactions to 3. Recharge on the Fight of the Damned. Does not recharge.
Tom, I also object interactions sheath my sword.
All right, he will do Rotten Fate then on Olvir. This is where you'll want to make that save.
This should have saved my Bardic Inspiration for that. All right.
Oh, look at that! Even if you fail your save, you'll have 1 hit point left.
Yeah. So a 16 that fails, right?
Yeah, 22 is the save. You take 66 damage.
Alrighty.
So that 67 was really appropriate.
It was really important. Okay, then after his Rotten Fate, he will do Afterthought on Olvir. 18 missed. And then Afterthought again. Ooh, missed twice.
Mm-hmm.
And then he'll teleport. Unfortunately, I'll get Olvir. I'll teleport. 17 psychic to the 4 of you nearby.
Okay, now I'm unconscious.
He goes back into this, just this well of bones. Spore. You can animate all the dead you ever wanted now. Comes back into this well of bones back here. Everything's reset. But he heals. 6, 8. Okay, he heals back up. And he's done. Drag, your turn.
I will move with my maximum regular movement.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Okay, then here, let me check what.
I'm gonna pour a potion down our paladin's throat. So if you want to do something else, Dreg.
Okay, which kind of potion?
I have greater and superior. So
Okay.
Do a superior.
Yes,
two
please.
Of those.
Yes.
Drake's done. Dusty, your turn.
Yeah, so I am going to pour a potion of superior healing down
Olvir's throat.
Olvir's throat.
All right, Go for it. 28 hit points back, Olvir. Dusty,
Nice.
you can have inspiration.
Okay, thank you.
Okay,
I-
move where you want, Dusty.
You know, I should probably stay where I am at the moment.
After you is Spore.
All right. Because I lost my temp, I'm gonna redo my wild shape for another 64. And then I'm gonna fly to the top of the stairs and destroy him. 31 force damage, 18 dex save to have.
You didn't save that time. 15 force. Is that all the farther you want to move, Spore?
I'm gonna stand right there because he's gonna come right to me.
Your turn, Ozid.
Okay, I'm going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm trying to get a line to Vecna that doesn't include
From there, you got
Dusty.
one.
It doesn't include Dusty?
No Dusty, no Spore.
Perfect.
Yep.
Then first up, I will flash the flashlight, which is there.
18 con save disadvantage. 15, that will fail it. He'll use his legendary down to 2 of those remaining. Take half
I
of
will
that.
take a shot with Crown of Stars. 19 probably doesn't hit.
19,
Nice.
29 radiant.
Nice.
What else, Ozid?
That was action, reaction, movement. That's all I got.
At the end of the round,
I'm sorry, bonus action.
The flames get closer. They're licking at Dusty's feet. You feel your fur singeing like you're a cat sitting too close to the fire.
Yeah, get that smell of burnt fur.
Yep.
Yow!
So that was you. Alvir, you're prone on the stairs again.
Yeah, I'm gonna my sword sheath. So I'm gonna cast Expeditious Retreat again.
Okay.
And these stairs are difficult to terrain again.
Correct. Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
All right. So I'm at 15. That's 25. That spot. Then I have 30 more feet of movement. So 10, and then 15, 20, 25, 30.
Nice.
Get up to him.
Bones fly all directions as Olvir charges Vecna.
Just like I don't know, like get knocked down and stand up again. I'm gonna make a wild magic surge roll on Expeditious Retreat.
Go for it.
Nope. Okay. And I'm gonna keep my inspiration for saving throws, I guess. Here's my 3 attacks. 24 hits
That's
for 15.
22
15.
hit for 15. He's going to, at the end of that second one, use a reaction. So he's down to 2. And I think he's got a thing called Fell Rebuke. He's going to deal 14 necrotic to you.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to teleport away from you. So the third attack.
Oh, yeah, he's out of range. I swing my third attack in the air in frustration.
Okay, after the end of Olvir, he goes back to his turn. Reset his reactions to 3. He will recharge. Does not recharge Flight of the Damned. He will Rotten Fate. Olvir seems to keep coming back. 1 through 3, he's going to do Spore instead. Spore, you're getting Rotten Fate. 141 necrotic Spore. 22 con save for half. You got +3 for the drag.
+3 for because he's within distance.
Yeah.
I don't have inspiration, so I would do a con save.
Can I give my inspiration to him? Also
No,
considering
I don't.
I'm a paladin.
I don't do that, unfortunately. So 70 points
Okay.
necrotic Spore.
Yeah, it's
Since you
nothing.
resist.
What is the concentration?
It's a
for that?
35 concentration check.
Really?
Since you can't make a 20, I bet you can't make a 35.
What was
so
the damage again? I wasn't paying attention. What was it?
70.
70? 70?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then he will move and close on you, stab you with Afterthought.
Well, I will hit him with Hail of Spores, though.
Okay.
Is that going to kill him? 8.
He made a save, takes no damage. Okay, then he hit you with 30 on Afterthought for 12 piercing, 14 necrotic. Let me let you catch up on all the damage here. I know you had a lot of attempts, so you probably still get okay. 14 necrotic, which you only take 7 of that necrotic, no, since you resist. Plus, he throws the entropy time bomb on you. Then he's going to provoke from you when he moves to there.
I need another con save.
Not
It
yet.
says immediately after this damage.
Start
ends.
of your turn. You take the damage at the start of your then you get to make a
Oh,
save.
okay. So do I get a reaction because he
Tap
left?
opportunity if you want. Yeah.
Doesn't matter. I don't have Shillelagh up, so
Don't
there's
take
nothing
it.
I can
Okay.
do.
Then he'll stab with Afterthought on Olvir. 25 Olvir.
Yeah, I have my sword out, so I can't react. But I will. Can I use that bardic inspiration to try to reduce that, or does that not work like that? No, that was cutting words. Never mind. Yeah. So I take. I'm
12.
down again.
12 piercing,
I'm
10
out.
necrotic, and also your time bomb. Steve's there. 1, 2, 3. Actually, he's going to vile teleport. Olvir and Spore. So Olvir, you get a death save. Spore, you take 17 psychic. He regains 80.
Made it that time.
Olvir's death save. It's Vecna. Drag, your turn.
Okay, I will move close to her or it, or how do you want to call?
You got a speed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can go pretty much anywhere there or back.
Yeah, you need
Okay,
to.
here it's okay for me. Okay, now I will raise my glaive and try to hit with all strength that I have.
Ooh, that's
Oh,
it.
nice.
Pause there. Don't
Very
roll
nice.
again. How do you want to smite?
Divine Smite of 4 level, the maximum that I have.
Nice. Do not roll another attack though after that smite. Okay, so 21 plus 5 plus 14 plus 7 plus 11. 58 points of damage.
Very nice.
Then he'll do
He's going to counter spell it.
spell rebuke, doing 12 necrotic to you, Drag, and teleporting away from you to that back to that side. And that takes one of his reactions.
I don't have any movement left, of course.
Right. Unfortunately. Drag, you're done. After Drag is Dusty.
How does he move? How would you describe?
He
like, is
walks and or
he does.
teleports.
Okay, but otherwise, but he's walking. So
He's walking.
I think I'm gonna close to him, and I'm gonna take out my oil of slipperiness and throw it on the floor at his feet.
You are too cool.
And if you have movement left, keep going so you don't block my line.
I am going to do, because I can use feline agility and get away. So I will toss that on the floor, producing the effect of do it just in the area where he is.
Here's his dex save. Would fail, but he'll make a legendary to make it one left of those. And it's going to be a 10-foot square. You can put the 10-foot square where you like and drag that where you want it to be.
Put it on bullseye right.
Back there? Is that what we wanted?
Yeah.
Yeah, got it.
I don't want it to get in anyone else's way.
Okay. All right. Anything else, Dusty?
I will just
Spore, your turn. Spore, at the start of your turn, you're going to take the Afterthought Dagger. Does to you 9 necrotic. You want to take 4 of that. Then you can make a con save immediately, DC 20.
Am I still within the aura or no?
No, you're not.
I didn't need it
You didn't need it.
because I'm
You
that.
can take the
That's
time
fine.
off. Your turn.
Yeah. All right. First level. So I'm sure you're going to counter it. Healing word, Oliver.
Yeah, you'll counter the healing word.
All right.
Counter spell and sight 17 psychic to you, Spore.
That's fine.
Down to 1 reaction left.
Then I'm going to chill touch as an action. 25 for 16.
Is a hit. 16. He
So you want to
cannot,
counter?
listen to this. He cannot regain hit points. That's like you just did 80 points of damage to him.
I did. I mean, it's a special.
Yeah.
It's a chill plus. Still chill touch plus.
He does resist necro, so he takes half of that. So, but he does not get hit points back. Anything else, Spore?
That is it.
Okay. This might have turned the tide. You might have a chance now.
I'm gonna step up because there's fire nipping at my heels, and then I'm gonna hit him with the flashlight. You know what? That's a terrible roll. The damage I want to re-roll. Use a sorcery point and re-roll 4 of the dice.
Go for it.
8, so it's 13, and 9 is 22.
Here's his
22
saving
total.
throw. Con save with disadvantage. 9 and 8 is 17, so he failed by 1. He'll use his last legendary to make that. And he'll take
Alright.
half of 22 is 11 and not. Okay, what else was he?
And
the stars. 22 is a
22 to
hit.
hit.
29
29
radiant.
damage.
Done.
Oh,
Anything else was he?
yeah.
Flames come basically to fill all the rest of the room behind. You cannot leave this sepulcher that you're in now with effect until it's over.
We won't leave.
Even though there's flames
Yeah.
licking at this, in the room there, those aren't actually in the room. Okay, blue flames have moved. Round is over. Olvir's dying. Olvir's got the afterthought damage he's going to take right away. So another death save failure. And
Okay.
then a death saving throw.
I'm going to use my inspiration to give
Okay.
myself advantage on that.
Advantage on your death save. Just don't roll 2 1s. You'll be good shape. You
How
rolled a
about
20.
that?
You got a
I'm
hit point
standing
back.
up.
Your turn. Oh, let's do the second save. This is a 22 con save to not have afterthought anymore.
Oh, okay, yeah, here we go. Here we go.
That's gone.
There you go.
Time
Yay.
bomb's gone.
So 1 hit point. I'm just gonna. Offense is the best defense, so I'm just gonna keep going.
Nice.
You
You
I'll
used
keep
your
raising you.
advantage.
keep going forward. You said I have advantage?
No, I said you used your
Yeah. Okay.
inspiration.
All right. Then I will just. Do I have any? Can't think of anything tricky to do. I'm just gonna do 3 attacks. So 20 hit.
Trying to think if. Oh wow, he's out of reaction, so he can't get away from you. 20 does hit. 15 damage.
27.
15 more damage.
And that was a. Oh, it was a 17. All right. Here's the third one. Oh, that's not gonna hit. And I sheathe my sword.
After Olvir comes back. Vecna resets his. Oh, he did have 1 reaction. Okay. Resets his reactions to 3. That's all right. He's waiting to dodge the last one. See if he gets a recharge on his Fly to the Damned. He does not. So, I'm going to kill one of you with this spell. I'm going to roll a d6 randomly. Oh, It's Olvir. Sorry. Rotten Fate on Olvir. 158 necrotic. You can't die, right? Because you resist, so you're at 0 again.
Yeah, I'm at 0 again. I'm like the guy who resurrects all the time.
Okay,
But
so
that was an awesome use of 157 damage.
that was it turned out really well. Let's see, he's in Reese. Is that the start of your difficult terrain? When it appears,
And if it's standing in the
enters the area or ends its turn there, must also succeed. Okay, so as long as it doesn't end, you won't have to make.
area. Well, it says a creature standing in the area.
Yeah, when it's
He's
cast,
standing there.
which he did. Remember.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so he's gonna did the Rotted Fate. He's got Afterthought ×2. We got Olvir down already. Let's get that other fight out. Let's go 1. Dreg, do you have Polearm Master?
Yes.
Yes.
You want to take a reaction to attack?
Yes, thank you. I forgot that
Go
I
for
could do this. Thank you. Yes, I couldn't do anything.
Not okay. So 1, 2, and then there 3. Then he's going to attack with Afterthought on Dreg 27. Dreg, that's 14 piercing and 15 necrotic for a total of 29 damage.
Just a second. Maybe I should have disadvantage because I have protection from evil, or not?
Yes, he is undead. So 16
he
is a
missed.
miss, right? He will try and attack you again with Afterthought. 19, I think, is a hit.
Now it.
Okay, 12
yes.
piercing and 6 necro for a total of 18 damage, Dreg. And you get the time bomb on you. You're going to take damage at the start of each of your turns. You're going to make a save when you take that damage. Okay. And he will Vile Teleport, but the good thing is, no, we're good to go. He'll Vile Teleport to Olvir there, but
You can't
who's
heal.
there. 1, 2, 3. He doesn't heal, but you guys do take damage. Olvir,
Just
you take a
damage.
death save failure, and
Damage.
OZ, you're out of it. The rest of the 3 of you take 12 psychic. OZ, you take nothing.
Okay.
Okay, Vecna is done. Dreg, your turn. Oh, at the start of your turn, Dreg. Afterthought kicks
Yep.
in, does 21 necrotic to you.
I thought don't you have something with necrotic?
He doesn't. So
Oh,
Dreg drops
so-
unconscious at the start of his turn. This is the start of your turn. So make a 20 con save, Dreg, to see if you can get rid of the entropy. Okay, so you still have the entropy. Then you can, your choice, say your death save came last in the start of the turn or first. So either make it, but there's no good reason to make it because you can't regain hit points anyway right now. So I'd wait till next round before you make a death save.
Okay, I will wait.
Okay.
Wait.
So you're just at 0. And so everyone knows to take care of you. Always a good idea to put something big flag so they know to go raise you guys. Okay, Dreg's done for the round.
So Drake cannot regain hit points yet.
Yeah, you can't get Dreg back in the fight, right?
Damage, but I think I need to get our other big fighter up. So I'm gonna superior healing down.
Okay.
Gullet.
Okay. Ooh,
34.
Wow, good roll. What else, Dusty?
Sorry, Dreg.
Okay.
Nothing you can do.
Spore's gonna move over. Wait, I can't heal him right now?
All right, can't regain hit points. It's kind of like hit by a chill touch. How's that feel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vecna's. It's
Well,
a chill
crap.
touch.
I will bonus action. Shillelagh. Does he want to block that? He doesn't know what spell I'm doing.
Yeah, he will.
Oh no, my staff is just normal.
Counterspelling it for 17 psychic to you, and one of his
Yeah.
reactions used.
Then I will.
Oops. He's got 2.
Now I will secretly chill touch him. He doesn't see it, so he can't block it. 22 for 17.
Oh, well done. But he's a hit. 17. Necrotic does half of that. It's 8 death. Can't regain hit points.
And then I'll move over next to Drake.
Okay, after Spore.
All right, I'm going to move up here, so I got a clear line of fire. And I'm going to shoot that sunbeam again.
Wow, good one. Time. Oh, and he has no more legendaries left. Could blind him with
Correct.
this. Con save. Made it. Takes 16 radiant.
No, isn't he at disadvantage though?
Is it disadvantage?
Oh.
So it's 17.
Oh, another 18. And blind till the end of OZ's next turn.
Nice.
Does he really have
Wow.
eyes? Like, I mean, to
Well, he's
start
got
with.
one eye.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
So
And
just stay on that
now,
other side.
We have his
Now-
other eye.
and now he got hit by a chill touch. I will quicken.
Ooh, nice.
There you go.
18 wisdom save to negate. Wisdom. It's like a 19.
Bummer. Well, it was a good try.
Good try, yeah.
And that's the end of my turn.
Okay, end of OZ's turn. Round ends. The blue flames are filling the processional hall behind you. Here in the Warrior Bones, you're safe. Olvir, you're dying. So
No, I
you're
was healed.
You're healed.
Yeah.
What do you want to do, Olvir?
I want to stand up again and
Welcome.
and introduce or reintroduce Telerai to Vecna again. And the 3 attacks on the.
Does,
Do I have
does
any?
Does Vecna have blind sight?
No, he's got true sight, but I don't think that's the same as blind sight.
So they're all at advantage because he's blind.
Perfect. That's what I was gonna try to fish for. All right, I like advantage a lot.
Do one at a time though.
Yeah.
Do the first one
Here's
and
the
then
first
pause.
one. Oh, shitty roll.
15 missed.
Second attack.
22 hit.
Right.
You can slow him down.
Yep.
15, and then I think he doesn't have to see you to do this. He's hit by melee attacker, and teleports. Let me double check and make sure he doesn't have to see the attacker.
But can he do this though?
Can't see
Because he
his
really
face.
can't see anywhere.
He can't go to a space he can see though. Even though he could.
Yeah.
Even though he could.
He might
could
be a
rebuke
wall.
me.
He
but
can't do
not
the teleport
move.
part. Right. So let me double see if he has to see it either. In response to being hit by an attack, there's a fell word. So he just basically utters a fell word as soon as you hit him.
All right.
And
So then
yeah,
I'll take 9.
18 necrotic, and he does not get a teleport.
All right. So 9, I'm resistant. And my last attack. Come on, give me a 20.
Come on, baby.
I have advantage.
That is
Yes.
advantage, isn't it?
Yes.
You do.
So I got a
Dude.
crit.
23
not-
and 14, 37.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, you guys got back down the ropes. Anything else?
And
Olivia?
he has disadvantage on his attacks now because of
Because of
slasher.
your slasher.
Yeah.
Okay. After Olivia Vecna's turn, Strifer's turn, if he recharges his Light of the Damned, you're good there. He has to see to teleport. Don't know if he has to see to do this one. Let's see. Creature you see, can't do that one.
Did you say you said he took a dodge action?
No, I didn't say that.
Oh, that's what I thought you said.
I suggested to him.
He was gonna hold his healing word.
All right. So as his multi-attack, he will do a spell, and this can be countered. He's going to do a
I will counter it.
He's going to do a lightning bolt spell. You want to
I
counter
will
lightning
counter
bolt?
it.
Okay, that gets countered. Then he stabs at Olvir with afterthought with disadvantage. 27 to hit Olvir.
Oh man. Yeah, that hits.
14 piercing, 4 necrotic.
So
9 necrotic. Down to
16. Oh, okay, you did already.
I already
All
did
right.
it, yeah. So 18.
Yeah.
You are covered with entropy again, so can't regain hit points. And then, let's see, that was one attack. He'll do a second one on you as well. 17 missed. He's done. Round is over.
Survive.
You can't teleport. Drag, your turn. Drag, your...
Okay, I think I can only do a death save.
Yeah. First thing, do you want to do your death save first? I'd do your death save last part. But if you rolled a 20, you could not come back unless you make your save for the entropy first. Which one are you going to do first, entropy or death?
So if I use the death save and then I'm taken by the entropy, I will go down again. So I think I will go for the entropy first.
Entropy first, good choice. Okay, so entropy, after that does only 3 necrotic to you, so 1 death save failure. 20 con save to end entropy. You unfortunately don't get your paladin because you're unconscious. So entropy's still going, and then 20 con save to not get more death save failures. You're already out. Or death save. You have inspiration if you want to use it.
Okay, yes, I will use inspiration for
Okay.
that save.
All right, roll death save. That is the A18 button, the one just to the right of your initiative. Wow, you rolled a 20. Too bad you have entropy.
Yes.
That counts as a success.
Okay, so now I roll a 20.
Okay, Drake. That's it for you. Dusty, your turn.
Since he can't see me, if he can still...
Counterspell requires sight.
Okay, then why don't we try and 1/5 level left? Guess I'll try Dissonant Whispers. 5th level, 18
18 wisdom save. Only a 17. Takes 11 psychic. Uses a reaction to move away from you. So that takes up one of his 3 reactions. Spore, your turn.
He's close.
Drake still can't regain hit points, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Neither can
I
Olivia.
just don't have any really combat. I mean, I hate to keep on doing chill touch. Like, there's got to be something I can.
Chill touch is worth 80 points if you can't teleport.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna bonus action, 4th level bonus action, healing words on Oliver.
Can't
No,
regain
he
hit
can't
points
regain
right now.
hit points. Yeah.
Oh, he's
that's-
got entropy.
Otherwise,
Yeah.
I would have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. All right. Well, I'm gonna chill touch first while I try to think what I'm gonna do with my life.
Okay.
Chill touch.
29
29
hits.
for 6.
3 damage, but no regaining hit points.
And all right, I will. Which one's the charisma one? I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use a 4th level spell, concentration, and do guardian of nature, constitutions, and great tree. And I will move closer
Okay.
within 10 feet. That's what I'll do.
Okay, you gain 10 temporary hit points. After Spore, Ozzy, your turn.
Step down for clear line of sight. I will fire the sunbeam again.
30 radiant, con save, disadvantage.
17.
8 and 7 is 15. You got him for 30. The beam of radiant energy shoots right through Vecna's skull, taking his whole head off, and the body falls limp to the ground. The book of vile darkness falls from his rib cage, and then the body discorporates and disappears. And Vecna is
Nice
killed.
shot, OZ.
Nice guy.
Wow.
Nice job.
God, it was so close.
Well done, guys.
Does the
Oh,
fire
wow.
go out?
So,
No, it keeps on burning.
this is kind of trivial, but we'll split up treasure just in case you ever play with these characters again with me and you want to use any of this treasure. So the way I do it is all you guys get a roll. This is the list of treasure that you found. You all get a roll, and if no one decides they want to take the Book of Vile Darkness, or you guys decide as a group you want to just like have it destroyed or something, that can be gone. But in general, don't take that to another DM's table. They will not be appreciative of that. Okay, so everyone roll a straight d20. So go to the chat and type /r space d20. This will determine the order we pick.
I'm dead. Can I do it?
Dusty's first,
We
It's like-
cleaned you up.
Brett second,
So please.
Spore.
Oh,
Olvir, have you rolled? Yeah, Olvir rolled. Drake, go and roll a straight d20, Drake.
There
Yes,
was a
but
pearl
I'm
of power,
dying
too.
right now.
Oh, they'll get you back, don't worry. They get you. Well, they might have to use a Revivify to get you if they
No,
die
I will
outright.
not do it if you won't remove the X.
No, you're good. You're safe. Okay, roll straight d20, please. 14, that puts you
there
tied
is
with
a pearl
Spore.
power.
Why don't you guys roll again? Spore and you both roll straight d20.
okay.
Spore got 16, Drake got a 14. Okay, so Spore is third. Okay, so
I'm
the way it works
14
is we'll
forever.
go Dusty, OZ, Spore, Drag, Oliver, and then Oliver, Drag, back up the list. Pick one item of your choice. You find out you got the Book of Vile Darkness, the Will of Slipperiness. That was used, wasn't it? Was the Potion of Greater Healing used too? I don't think
No,
necessarily.
I didn't.
Okay. No one used their potions of giant strength. Pearl of Power still there. Plate's still there. Stone's still there. In this treasure, you find a potion, or in these bones, you find a potion of cloud giant strength and a figurine of wondrous power of an obsidian steed. All right. So first picked will be Dusty.
Is the stone of...
It is you summon an earth elemental basically once per day.
But I think I'm just going to take the Pearl of Power. It
All right.
fits more with my character wearing a pearl earring, and it recovers a spell slot.
Does it recover spell slot for all casters, or you have to be a divine?
It doesn't say... Well, I didn't think it's...
Double check,
I
yeah.
thought it... Yeah. Is... While this pearl is on, it just requires attunement by a spellcaster.
Okay,
That's all it says.
good deal. So then, next to go after Dusty is Ozid.
I think the figurine Wondrous Power require attunement.
Those generally do not. This one is the Obsidian Steed.
You know, I'll go
It
with
becomes
the.
a nightmare.
Oh,
I
that's
will go
nice.
with your. I will go with
Does
your.
it really?
Yeah.
That doesn't obey your orders. And actually, if you're has a chance to like do it,
Nice. Spore.
Book of Vile Darkness.
I will take the potion of Cloud Giant Strength.
Olvir twice.
I can't believe it wasn't taken. I'll take the adamantine armor, and then I'll take the potion of giant strength, stone giant strength.
All right. Drake.
I can take something else. Yes.
Yep.
Okay, potion of, I think,
So Spore,
It's
Riding a
canon, right? Why
nightmare.
would I not take a
riding a nightmare, carrying the Book of Vile Darkness.
Oh, just dripping spores.
I think Spore has become the rider on the pale horse,
Yeah.
or the rider on the black horse. He is one of the 4 riders of the apocalypse now.
My new name is Black Mold.
Black Mold. Black Death. All right, guys, that's
Good
it.
work,
Thanks
everyone.
for playing.
Oh, that was awesome.
you.
Yeah, that was cool.
Thanks
Thank-
for running it.
That was-
it was very funny.